Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi.
It's gonna take a minute before it tells me who's watching. So whatever. It's fine.
It's fine.
So there's nobody in chat. Wow.
Raven was.
She there it goes. 4.
There we go. It updated.
It takes a minute before I can see people. Hi. We have the lovely Natalie with us today.
Hello.
Angel wings.
Hello. And my angel wings, yes.
Lighting them candles.
I'm lighting charcoal in here. I'm gonna get some things on fire.
Yeah.
I'm such an earth sign. I have so much earth in me, but I'm like, I just want to burn everything.
Yes.
I'm like, can we light that on fire? And people are like, that's not advisable. I'm like, yeah, but can we though?
I mean, we can, but
should we?
Probably not. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna.
You know, you do you, boo. You do you. Hi, Miss Lucy Morningstar. Hi.
Sage.
Oh, is it Miss? Is that how you? I'm not sure. Ms.
Hello, Raven.
Is it a? Oh, non-binary. Gotcha. I can't read, so.
Hang on. One of my friends just said the link is grayed out and I cannot join.
Oh no.
Did you send the join link or did you send the live link?
Who has any idea? I don't.
Let me.
So if you send me the link to the live or whatever, then I can repost it on my page. So then I'm not going to get like 900 people going, we can't do anything.
Give me just a second. I can help you with that. Actually, before I help you with that, why don't we just go ahead and play
do introductions?
The intro.
Absolutely.
Then you can talk about yourself.
Which is something that I do every single day. So, hey, everybody. My name is Natalie. I am the owner, operator, psychic medium extraordinaire from the Pendulum's Path, LLC. I had my massive psychic awakening about 3.5 years ago. I was going into therapy for severe PTSD, had like this huge hypnosis session, and then woke up the next morning and dead people were hanging around my bed and my life was changed forever. Yes, Mark. Yeah, the look on your face is like, what? Yeah, literally my therapist broke me. And I went into her session the next time and I was like, we need to talk because I think I'm schizophrenic. I was like, I literally am having auditory and visual hallucinations. You broke me.
And it's your fault.
Yeah, I was like, listen, this is all your fault. I've been psychic my whole life. There's been hundreds of instances as a child where weird stuff would come out of my face and then like instantly it would happen, or like within a few days something would happen, or I would just know something about somebody that I should not have known. And then of course my family is like, how did you know? And I'm like, I don't know how I know this. So it was very quickly dismissed a little bit. But obviously in my adulthood, Spirit's like, we have a surprise for you. Look what you can do, Natalie. So after I reached out to some friends. I reached out to some friends and I was like, some weird shit's going on in my life and I don't know where to start with this. Help. They sent me to like some online psychic groups for free readings, and I went there looking for answers, but instead of me receiving answers, I ended up reading for people and like telling them like where their grandmother's lost wedding ring is, and then literally later that day they're sending me a picture of the wedding ring that had not been seen for like 30-40 years.
That's awesome.
Like I was finding jewelry for people quite literally in the Middle East. It was like buried underneath like their porch. Seriously, like they had sent me a video of like their brother ripping up 2 planks on their porch and digging exactly where I've said. And there was like their mother's gold bracelet. I was like, that's cool. I'm glad you found it. So instead of me receiving answers, I ended up giving answers, and therefore, in full circle fashion, I got the answers that I needed, just not in the way that I was expecting.
Very cool.
Written format works best for me. So Spirit's like, we're just going to show you, and you'll figure it out eventually, right? I started my own private thing probably about maybe 3 years ago. Like probably 6-7 months after I started figuring out what was going on and everything, decided I'm going to make my own page, made my own page. Then I decided I'm going to make this a legitimate business. And then I did. And the entire time I'm thinking, I must be crazy. I must be crazy for doing this. Who does this? Who does this? And the Spirit's like, just keep going with it. It'll be fine. And so now I have a semi-regular clientele that comes in with me. I do my own live shows. I do guest spots on other people's shows. I will be at the big pagan pride event up in West Virginia this year. I just got nominated as their May Queen. So I will be getting crowned something later this year in September. And hopefully I'll be winning Best Shop as well for the year as well. So I'm in the running for that. So if anyone wants to vote for me, you can head over to my page on Facebook at The Pendulum's Path LLC. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the bell.
Your links are in the description.
What's that? Yes, it's in the
description. Links are in the description.
All links in the description. Just go there. And
speaking of May Queen.
Yes. I was voted May Queen, but I'm getting the crown in September. But it was all about voting. So, thanks, Keely. It's nice when I can see some friends in.
Welcome. So I'm gonna let our intro play through, and then we can continue our discussion.
Oh, look, Terror Destroyer came back.
She wants your money because she doesn't work for it.
I do work for a living. I do work for a living.
It's all in good fun.
I do work for a living. It's just not like, sweaty hard labor.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Nathan.
I love how it's rolled out beautiful bean footage and it went right through. So I'm seeing that we all have shots. So
I am going to quickly share this very quickly here. One sec. Oh my God.
You good?
Had a bite.
It had a bite. Okay. Hold on here.
Oh yeah, we should discuss what we're drinking, I guess. We haven't even gotten to that yet. Goodness.
All right, here we go.
What was that you're pouring there for shots?
Burnett's mango pineapple vodka.
Sounds delicious.
It smells like
delicious.
Okay, when you open a bag of like tropical Starburst?
Oh,
like the tropical one where you can get you can smell like that pineapple, like orangey, citrusy. That's what that smells like. It smells like you just opened up like a bunch of like gummy bears, like tropical gummy bears or like tropical Starburst. That's what that smells like. Who knows what it tastes like? Kung Pie, guys.
Cilantro.
I love that. From slancha to cilantro. That is genius, and I love that.
Oh, thanks.
Vodka makes witches gay. It's a little late.
So, since we know what you're drinking, do you have a specific deck that you're going to be working
Oh my God. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6.
I'm working on it.
7, 8. I have 9 decks in front of me currently.
No.
And I will, I work with multiple decks all at once anyways, because I like to pull from different attitudes.
Gotcha.
Because sometimes you've got like the really loving grandma that's like patting you on the back and saying, honey, it's going to be okay. But then you got the tough love mama who's like, buck up, buttercup. You got to pull up your big girl panties and you actually have to do things. Yes, it's okay to get the comfort, but you also need to take accountability. So it kind of just depends on the person that I'm reading, what spirit tells me to do. Like sometimes they're like, let's go with like some hardcore, just hit them with the words. And sometimes they're like, let's do the light seers deck and like get all boho on them. I'm like, that's fine, cool, whatever.
Boho.
Listen, okay, like if you look at this, like how bohemian is that?
Yeah.
Very.
It really is, isn't it? It's a very boho, flowy.
Yeah.
It's like the Coachella deck. That's kind of what I liken it to. It's like the Coachella deck, right?
Gotcha.
Like lots of colors, a lot of feelings, like so much stuff is going on. All right.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of colors from the drugs. We're good. And then sometimes
outside the lines. Welcome. I'm glad you could make it.
Sometimes sometimes my neurodivergent side is like, listen, we just need to spell it out for you, and I will go with my territorial deck, which is great for neurodivergents who get bombarded with images, and sometimes they just need a clear-cut, precise, like worded, like just here is the fact that you're not seeing.
Maybe I need that one.
It's a fantastic deck. I love it. Raven and Rogue did a fantastic job putting this together. It has the reversals and the upright, so it doesn't matter which way the cards pull. You don't have to sit there and like, rack your brain over what you're trying to express.
That sounds nice.
Yes.
So Mark and I are not professionals.
No.
Spoiler. We're not. So I have the book with me, but
you don't need the book.
Listen, don't.
You do not need the book.
Don't at me, girl.
You do not need it.
I'm reading Disney Villains Tarot today, illustrated by Ellie Goldwine, because a lot of people come at me and they're like, why don't you use other decks? Well, because
right.
Because. So I'm excited. And while I am familiar with Disney, sometimes these are hard to for me. They're hard to so I'll try. So you'll see me in the book. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You don't need it though.
Girl, listen.
Go with what you feel.
The drunker I get.
Hag wag. Give a dog a bone.
Hi, Beanbag. I am shooting Jameson. We're almost done. We're getting there.
Almost done with the Jameson.
Almost done. And I am drinking a Irish Mule, also made of Jameson, within my Goodbye Cruel World Hocus Pocus glass. All right, Mark. What are you drinking and reading?
I was drinking. I'm gonna go classy tonight. I was drinking a Bud Light, but I just finished it. And I'm going to be shooting Evan Williams Apple Whiskey.
Whiskey. That reminds me of the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland. Who are you?
I'm very hey.
Like on the line of Disney. And I'm like, let's talk about the caterpillar.
As well. That's my favorite fairy tale.
Right. And can we also talk about how much the caterpillar reminds me of Heimlich from A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
Because when he transformed, the ratio of body to wingspan was completely not. It didn't work. So that very much he kind of reminds me of Heimlich from they might be related in some way.
Probably.
My
perspective.
perspective.
You're reading, Mark?
Do what?
Did you already say what you're reading? Did I miss it?
But what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be a little extra. I'm going to be
No.
reading from the Pride Tarot as well as my Naked Man Tarot.
Ooh, okay.
Look
You're
at
gonna
that.
make one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I approve.
Just do it. I was gonna say I also have the Mary Day Tarot, which is out of print. And it's a collector's deck. And I paid very little in comparison to what I should have paid for this. Like I almost felt bad paying what I did for this in comparison to what others do. And I'm like, oh my God, this can't be real. Like, is this a fake deck?
Hey, take it where we can get it, right?
Right, exactly.
So if you all are new here, I put the little banner up before, but if you're new here, the tips are not for readings. We actually do free readings. The tips are for shots, so you can get us tipsy, so we can be more fun.
Oh God. Okay, so I have 3 more shots I have to take.
Girl, you better listen.
Woo!
I will shuffle for our first general right now.
It's okay. My first one was for Anthony, and I've got Julie Baker, David O'Reilly, and Keely Hall.
They were waiting for you, girl. They were waiting.
Oh, here we go. Keely's drink up, Bill. I appreciate it. You guys never see me honestly, I very, very, very rarely get drunk. I think the last time I got drunk was with my mother. Yeah, okay. Mark, listen, me and my mom have a very special bond with each other.
Yeah.
We had a very tumultuous relationship in the past, but now we are our relationship is pretty awesome, and I can be in the presence of my mother while drunk, and so can she, and we do not judge each other because we have been through some shit. So
okay,
it
are we
is
doing this? Is it past, present, and then future?
Or you could just do generals if you guys want.
Cheers.
Sure. Cilantro.
Yeah,
I want to see which one I'm feeling.
And Mark couldn't say it, so that's where cilantro came from.
Well, there's plancha, which is cheers. And it sounds like cilantro.
I mean, no.
I got my card.
Ooh, tips are for getting tipsy. Ooh, yes, they are.
What I pulled from was the Pride Tarot, and you got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this shows a figure, funny enough, voguing. Safe word.
That's
voguing,
hilarious.
surrounded by it looks like fruits and all that on a stage on a spotlight. So that is me. I'm projecting here. That's me saying you probably need to share your spotlight with somebody. Don't think of you as your don't be so self-centered.
Ooh, interesting.
There we go.
I got the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is the Hag Witch from Snow White, running off with all these wands. So, you're accomplishing your goals, which is fabulous. But maybe it's getting to your head. And I'm going to say that this aligns with Mark's card, which is maybe you should not be so self-centered. You're getting that big head, and maybe it's not so great.
Yup.
Speaking of my mother, she's in the audience.
You're the devil.
My mother's in the audience.
Hi, Jimmy.
My mama's here. Hi, mama. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Welcome.
Hi, Kim. Hello, Kristen.
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kristen.
Oops.
Sorry, Julie. We don't mean to be sassy.
Yeah, it's just what the cards are saying.
We don't mean to be sassy. This is coming from you too, really? You can't hide behind those cards. It's not going to show. You You walk into the room with sass. You can't say that you don't have it. You are the embodiment of
Walk
it.
into the room purse first. Yeah,
Right, exactly. Like, listen, I have arrived.
I will take a drink.
All right, I want to pull for somebody. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling in the mood. What deck do I want to use?
All of them.
All of them.
Just
All at the same
of them.
time. Just throw them all up in the air and just see what lands face up. That could actually be an interesting form of divination.
Tuning, but if you want to do it, go for it.
You know, I'm like, I'm not going to help you pick up the card, sweetheart, but if that's what you want to do,
I got fooled so many times on 52 pickup when I was little. I never learned my lesson. Just, you want to play 52 pickup? Yeah, sure. What's that?
Yes. Oh, Mark,
goes,
naive little boy.
52 pickup. No, I haven't. What's it like? What do you do? Foof. Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
as they do. Also, really quick, I almost forgot to say we have giveaway information, but we're not going to talk about it until the end. So,
yeah.
Heads up. Wink, 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 nudge.
Surprise.
Rebecca. I'm going to do Rebecca.
Oh, okay. Normally, we make a list.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I can
So
pause on here.
That's Anthony's job. That's my Virgo's job.
Okay.
Yeah. So we do one card each, and then he highlights the next one, and we go. And
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll do it your way then. I will do it your way then.
It's just less confusing, girl. That's all.
Totally.
That's all.
Did you pull
Because
for
once
Julia?
you get sloshed, it's hard.
Huh? I did.
you-
Well, I was in the process of pulling, but then you're like, hold on a second. I was like, all right, I'll wait. I didn't even really look at him, really. And foof is your mantra for tonight. This should be a lot of people's mantras.
Keeping track on that iPad, boo? Yeah. Sweet. I am not. Did we finish, Julie? Did everybody pull for Julie?
Not yet. Hang on.
Sorry.
They haven't told me to stop yet.
Oh, gotcha. Hi, Shadow Sun. Hey, girl. Hey, boo. Welcome, welcome.
Cool deal.
Sweet.
Sweet. Who wants to go first?
We already went.
Okay, I've got 10 of Pentacles, which is the sign of completion and family, home, and harmony, which is what you are searching for, or ultimately what is the end goal here. That is coming for you. I even feel like this summer you're going to feel like this blanket of just like calm over you and be like, this is what a world of completion looks like for me. The work is not done yet in the home, though. I feel like that there's going to be a couple of like little repairs here and there, because the 8 of Pentacles also comes out with that. So while you'll be feeling like a sense of completion in your life around like this summertime, as well as a lot of sunshine and things like that, and a lot of like family get-togethers, I feel like that there is still some craftsmanship work that needs to be like done around the house. So take this summer as an opportunity to start fixing those little things that need to be fixed, so that when wintertime comes around, you aren't sitting there going, oh crap, we didn't do this, this, and this, and now we have to do this in like cold, wet, rainy, muddy weather, when it would have been a hell of a lot easier to do it when it was drier. So just take that as like a little, I even feel like outside work needs to be done, like whether it's gutters or like siding repair or like window resealing or whatever that is. It's just like maintenance on the outside of the home needs to be done. So I hope that makes sense.
Juicy. Juicy.
And then watch our gutters fell down like 2 days ago. I'm like, well, there you go. You got to get your gutters fixed.
They burned. I don't know how they caught on fire, but they did.
Right. And now we actually need to replace our gutters. So that's weird. Like, I did not do that. I swear to God.
Anthony said,
yeah, spot on.
Motivation. That's funny.
That would be funny, though.
Julie said, spot on. Yeah, I think we're ready for this one.
Look at that, spot on. My gutters are getting done soon, and I have a fallen tree in my backyard that needs removed. Look at that. I'm like, the outdoor needs to be cleaned up. And then they're like, literally, look at that, guys. Look at that.
Hi, Hannah. Hello.
Hi, babes. Hannah's one of my besties. We got to be nice to her. Well, we don't have to be nice to her, but I would appreciate it.
Besties to me means we need to reach her filth. So
you know,
have to clarify.
Like she doesn't get readings from me like every other day, which is exactly what I do with this.
Right on brand, girl. Right on
I have
brand.
a lot of friends that are in my inbox on a daily basis going, so this shit just happened.
Help me.
Help.
Right, like, should I respond? Should I not respond? I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Send me a picture. No, the answer is no.
Moon Fairy Creations. I would love to know if I will be able to quit my job to pursue and succeed in my business.
Ooh.
Girl.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
Oh, you already did?
I pulled from the Nakey Man deck. I got actually the Mystic in reverse. This card has a gentleman sitting on a throne with one hand empty and I don't know what that is. Can you see that? Wait, hang on. Wait. I don't know what that is. But he's got it in his hand. To me, that is. Oh, he also has a cross on his tummy. Not that. Well, that's what pulled me towards it first. But that looks like you are. This is for your business. It looks like you have a lot of things weighing on your mind at the moment, almost kind of like judgment or justice, that kind of thing. Like you're weighing your options. I don't want to say that you need to take your time a little bit more, but I feel like this is a spontaneous thing that you just were like, I'm going to quit my job to pursue my business kind of thing. Take a step back, think about certain things. So there's that.
I promise I shuffled. So now it's like, okay, bitch, who we reading for? Them or you reading for you? So this time it's right side up. So there's that. But you know, you're getting away like a bandit, you know, good things happening. You're just, you know, I'm gonna shuffle and leave it at that.
So what I got. Okay, so normally I like my spirit guide's like, you can never just pull one card, Natalie, because there's more to it than that. I'm like, I know. So first card, we've got the Fool, which is new journey, right? An exciting new adventure that you don't know what fully awaits you, but you're excited about it. And the Five of Wands comes out. And normally this usually means like arguments and things like that. But I want to talk about that inspired chaos that you were creating for your life. It's almost like you are ruffling up the dust in your own life because you desperately need a change. And you know that you can't get anything done without a little bit of chaos in your life, right? Like quitting your job is literally going to cause chaos in your life. And that is your intention, is to change things in your life. And the Eight of Cups comes out and says that this new direction that you're going on, go for it. I do want to say though, I do want to say, though, that there is nothing bad about keeping a little piece of time for extra income. So if you are worried about having a consistent flow, getting a little part shit job for like 2 days a week or whatever for a few hours a day, that will help ease your anxiety through that transition. So even if it's like you don't want to necessarily quit your job, but you can like take it down to like 2 or 3 days a week in the meantime until you are ready and you've got your bags packed, okay? Because if we do things impulsively, usually we're tumbling down the hill rather than walking with sure-footedness. And that's usually in the fool card. That little dog that's behind him is usually barking like, watch where you step. It's great that you're taking this leap, but you got to be careful while you're doing it, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit apprehensive about the financial side of things, it's okay to take your financial side down a little bit just so that you've got like a little trickle of a creek coming in while you get like your big house built. Hope that makes sense for you.
Thanks, Bear. Also, hi, priestess.
Holy shit, you're all freaking spot on.
Oh, thank you, Bear.
Bear's like, I'm gonna make this boy finish his whiskey. Sláinte.
Ah.
Oh, heaven's sakes. I've only done 2. And I've got 1 teeth. I've got 4 more to do. I'm going to do 2 shots now, and then we'll do 2 in a little bit.
Rip.
Baby bites. Baby bites.
Baby bites. You know, we'll take
It's
it.
Okay, Dark Bites Mistress. Welcome to the party.
Welcome.
Not that late. This will be going on for a minute.
I mean,
Oh,
really,
it is. Mm-hmm.
This is like we survived retrograde.
Holy
Mercury.
crap, didn't we ever?
Oh.
That was awful. It was so bad. And usually, like, I joke about it. I'm like, ha ha ha, Mercury in retrograde. It's so awful. No, but this time, it literally made me. I cried. I did cry. I will admit. I'm man enough to admit I cried, and I was like, I'm done. Is it the 2nd? Is it the 3rd? I'm ready. Like, let's.
We're so over it. So over it.
Literally.
So,
yeah, this retrograde had me all in knots. My dog died during this retrograde. And I was like, wow, ain't that just about a bitch? And I was like, well, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in retrograde, right? We knew it was coming. It wasn't like a surprise or anything. It doesn't make it any less heartbreaking. And then my ex from like 12 years ago popped up in my inbox, and I was just like, what the fuck? I haven't spoken to you in 12 years. Why are you messaging me? And then the message that came with it, I was like, you are fucking me up, boy.
No, this one was following a set of eclipses in the same house.
Right. Exactly. There was so much energetic chaos that was going on. It was literally just it was like every planet was in a really small closet all fighting for a corner.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it felt like. It felt like every single house was just like so cramped.
I feel it. I definitely feel it. Who's next?
Raven.
Raven's next. Raven's next for general.
She always gets her 3rd general.
Yeah, she's always like 3rd. It's the sweet spot. Okay, girl. Hey, B.
Bitches.
Hey, B.
Thank you, Jimmy, for the tip. I appreciate you. I love you both.
Why does this deck not want to just... Oh, you need wear and tear. I swear. You are too new.
Alrighty. Whoa. Big thump. Okay. Mm-hmm. Raven, Dwalin, you got the King of Wands. That card, I'm a little bit tipsy.
I don't know this one.
Is saying, girl, you need to rock out with your
rock out with your
sock out. Yeah, but not sock. Something that rhymes with sock and Bach and rock and lock and shock. Okay, I'm done. You know who you are, obviously. You just need to learn to embrace that. That's coming from the 2 lion heads right there in the back. maybe. Yeah, you can see them. They're right there and right there. Yes. Just embrace it. Do what you need to do. Grab life by the balls and just do it.
My deck's
Also,
being
he has a
really
really cool scepter. Not that. He has a really cool scepter.
Yeah, scepter.
Scepter.
Scepter. Got you.
Anyways.
My deck's being kind of sassy. I'm
Ooh,
getting some sassy. I don't know. Maybe it's mad because I never use it, but like I don't know. Probably. So I got 3 of Swords, which is like
That's my favorite quad.
Right, but like also like hardships, girl, obstacles, all
Don't you
that
put
nice
that on my bestie. Don't you put that don't you put that on my
I
baby
feel like
Raven.
this one's a little worse. Like to me personally, I feel like this next one is worse because I had 2 pop out because the deck can't, they can't separate. They're too new. They're still sticking together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I also got 8 of Cups, which is Captain Hook's hat in the water. And like basically, so I glanced at the book because I was like, I don't know this one.
It's moving on, moving forward, walking away.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like taking a ride away.
Right. So it's like the book suggests like maybe you accomplished a goal, like it's finally there, and like maybe you're still not happy with it. So you need to move on and figure out exactly what you want. So sassy today Disney is. I'm just saying.
And following off of that, okay, for Raven, you have not 1, not 2, but you got gifted 3 different elementals from my deck. The first elemental we have is the unicorn. Unicorns are all about enchantment. Okay, you were seeking enchantment again because fucking A, life has been dull as shit for you lately, and you were looking for that sense of magic again in your life. The Pegasus comes out and says that you need to start communicating that more to spirit and to your guides, even if you work with like unicorns, or even if you might even have like a Pegasus or a unicorn kind of guide that is kind of hanging around you, gifting you magic and sprinkling its little magic dust all over you. But you are not going to get where you need to be or where you want to be if you do not communicate with your guides. Mark, what are you doing? Jesus.
Doing job. Not
Jesus, Mark. Okay. So you need to communicate
what that was.
Whether that is writing a letter to your spirit guides, writing a letter to yourself, writing a petition of intent, and then burning that son of a bitch out.
No!
Whatever that is. What did you do break? What did you break?
I broke my bowl that had my sand and seashells in it.
Oh no. Is that weird? Because there's literally a mermaid energy card like right here, like water energy just came through and like, all of your water stuff just broke.
That water spirit was like, bitch, it's my turn.
Seriously.
Literally, Mama, I throwed up.
With the elemental mermaid, I feel like that there is a element of emotion that you need to release, or even get emotional with this petition and with this request. The more emotion we pour into our desires to the universe, whether you're praying to God or your gods or whatever you're doing, the more emotion we pour into it, the more they will receive that. So if you want to get this sense of magic back into your life, start communicating that more with your spirit guides, and then that bounty will come in. But you need to like get working with those emotions a little bit too. Don't let your emotions like hold you back.
Yes, queen.
Okay, don't let that fear like prevent you. Once you write it down and burn it, it's gone. Okay, let it go. Know that it will be received and given to you.
My mom's in the chat too now. Hi.
Hi.
My mom's not.
Yeah. Somebody contact your mom.
I'm not sure if my mom is still in here. She might have just popped on just to say like watch your language and stuff, and I can't believe you're swearing on live TV.
Nah.
what moms do. After one time, she came into one of my shows for a hot second, and then afterwards, she's like, "I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Did you hear yourself?" I was like, "Yes, I did."
It was fun. Thank you.
It was fun, and I will say it again 100 times over. Life outside the lines. Cleaning up that sand is gonna suck. Is that like a vacuum pun? That kind of feels like a vacuum pun.
It does.
Doesn't it? I'm like, that's funny. My mama's still here. Hi,
Are we good for the next one?
mama. Yeah. Let's do another.
I'd like a reading as well. I work by myself for the first time.
Keely! Hannah's like, "Hi, Nat's mom."
Whoopee spot. I don't. Okay, what do we? Okay, general. I'd like a reading. I work by myself for the first time tonight.
Okay, Kayla, I'm just gonna say this real quick before I pull any cards. Be confident. Don't let your nervousness like literally creep up to the surface. I'm not telling you to squash it down. Just acknowledge it, accept it, and then like drop it. Okay.
Is it medical?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, I got
And
it.
Keely just got married recently too.
Okay.
And she was absolutely
Congratulations.
stunning. She was stunning. She was stunning. I got to see pictures. She was absolutely beautiful.
So I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Is that Frida Kahlo? That's Frida Kahlo, right?
I love Frida.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like her, kind of. Yeah.
So normally, look at this card. Ooh. From what Natalie just said, normally it's her. Looks like she's trying to mail out a bunch of things, but you got it in reversed. So like life's gonna throw you some curveballs tonight, or yeah, life's gonna it's gonna feel a little bit overwhelming, but you need to ground and center and just realize you'll be fine. Take a deep breath. You'll be fine. Take a deep breath. Get your ducks in a row, and it'll be fine.
So I got this.
Did I say I was done? I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's right. You are done. I'm just kidding. I got this sun, and it's this crustacean from Moana.
I love it. Shiny.
Yeah.
Shiny things.
So like the sun is all about like new things for me. So I'm going to say you're definitely going to learn some new things tonight. You know, this is the beginning of a really good career. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm going to back up Mark's card and I'm going to say, you got this. You got this, boo. Let it shine through. Let it shine through.
Right?
I'm wearing my hair like this the rest of the evening.
Right. All right.
It's not a phase, Mom.
All right, Keely, my babes, my darling, my beautiful friend. You got the spring warrior. This is going to bring you into a state of renewal. Not just that, but it's like, I don't like calling people the ugly duckling, but if you feel like you are out of place or you feel like that you are the outcast in your environment, you are going to find a sense of strength and renewal and inner beauty from the experiences that you have, not just tonight, but following this. It's going to boost your self-confidence, boost your self-worth. It's going to boost your self-love and the love that you have for others and the compassion that you have and the job and the environment, not necessarily the job that you have specifically, because you can do what you do pretty much anywhere. But this is going to bring you a sense of completion or make you feel somewhat complete. Trust the journey, trust in the journey with the Fool card, okay? Trust the journey, trust your intuition, okay? If something feels wrong, it is wrong. You don't need anyone to prove that to, okay? Trust your intuition, all right? and know that you can get through this. I don't doubt you even for a second. I know that you doubt yourself so much, Keely, and I really wish I could just take that little box of like locked chains away from you and like burn it, because you are an amazing, amazing, amazing girl, and I love you so, so, so much. You did have a job interview that last week, so trust the new journey, okay? Trust the new journey. That's all I'm going to say with that. You know where you can reach me, Keely. You know where you can reach me.
She's like, you got my number. You got my
She
number.
does. She can inbox me anytime. That's what my clients do. Even if it's just to say like, oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. Just like you said that it would. I'm like, huh, that's weird. It's like I'm psychic or something. Weird, isn't it? And yes, Rebecca Panico did ask for a reading as well. She did, Anthony.
Oh, she's next. Cool.
Is she? And look what else I brought, because I'm a Taurus, and Taurus love the snacks.
The goldfish?
Yes. I told my daughter, I was like, listen, if I eat them all, I will buy you a new bag tomorrow. I promise. I will go out first thing in the morning and buy you a new bag if I eat these all. I'm not making any promises. I might eat them.
There's something. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Thank you, Jimmy, because I broke something. Jimmy, fuck off.
Jimmy's
like,
Natalie a drink, and then I'm sorry you broke something, Mark.
Hurry, break more things.
Unlike the time that Jimmy messaged me and he's like, you don't know where Mark's scanner is, do you? I was like, what? He's like, Mark's scanner, do you know where it is? I was like, I was literally just in the store. Why did you not ask me while I was in there?
Yeah. I lost my gun at work. We still haven't found it.
You know what? Goldfish are not the best. I gotta be honest. But when it's carbs and it's in an easy carryable container, I'm going to take it.
Rebecca, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say she. Rebecca is getting a general, correct?
Yes.
There's just something so good about a cheese food that has salt on the outside. Oh,
right.
Okay, you got the Two of Pentacles in reversed, Rebecca. This card shows a gentleman holding his two pentacles, backed by a sea with troubled waters. There's two ships on it actually, and there's a star above them. But the Two of Pentacles to me is. Did I say it was reversed?
You did.
No, okay.
Oh, maybe you did.
I thought he said reversed. I
reversed. I did.
I'm tipsy, so.
That to me is signifying that there have been some rough waters going on. Like the motion of the ocean was not connecting with you, obviously, because of the retrograde. But I have a hair in my mouth. Smoother waters are on its way. There are smooth waters coming. No pun intended because of my deck. Go ahead, Nathan.
Okay. So I'm going to carry on a theme of the number 2 with Two of Cups, which to me is like an even trade-off emotionally. So whatever you put in, you got out sort of deal, you know? Like there's obviously an even exchange. Like we're not really spilling any drops of wine. You know what I'm saying? We value our alcohol here. So, yeah, equivalent exchange. And 2. So maybe 2's your lucky number tonight. I'm done.
One sec.
Thank you, Jimmy. It wasn't even planned. It wasn't even planned.
Let chaos reign. Sorry.
Well,
I don't know where that came from.
I got the Two of Pentacles too.
What?
Okay.
Girl, you need
There's
to go
the
out
Two
and buy
of
a lottery
Pentacles.
ticket.
Girl, you need to find balance with your emotions, okay? You need to find balance with the emotional turmoil. Yeah, retrograde fucking sucked, okay? You might even be feeling a little bit of like headaches and like maybe not sleeping well or just recovering from not being able to sleep. And maybe you're feeling a little bit disenchanted at the moment because like just like this last retrograde just really sucked the life out of a lot of us, and we might be feeling a little bit less magical, okay? Because the retrograde just kind of sucked the magic out of the world. Do not wand though. Do not worry though. Don't wand though. Do not worry, because the Eight of Wands says that energy is going to come back and it's going to start picking up pretty quickly, and you're going to start feeling a lot more magically connected, especially when it comes to like your physical work and things like that. If you were feeling a little bit of a disconnect recently, which I kind of know that you were, I'm not going to call you out on that, Rebecca, but that disconnect that you were feeling, I feel like absolutely has to do with the retrograde that just happened and that whole like reversal where you feel like you're moving backwards when you felt like you should have been moving forward. That forward momentum is going to start picking up again. It's kind of like somebody pulled back on the rubber band on the slingshot and is just getting ready to let go so that then we can like ricochet into the world again. So don't worry about whether or not that energy is going to come back and whether or not it's going to come back fast, because it will, and you're going to be kind of like maybe alarmed by it even a little bit. Be like, holy shit, I didn't think it was going to come in that hot and that fast, but it will. Also, tell your hubby I said congratulations on graduating. I'm very proud of him, whether he wants to accept that or not. I'm very proud of him for sticking to his program and doing all the things that he set out to do.
Yes. Cilantro. Thank you, Hannah.
Cilantro to Hannah.
Oh, cilantro to Hannah. Jesus Christ, Hannah, you were going to get me trashed. You know, it's funny. In like the 4.5, almost 5 years that I've known this girl, I don't think she and I have ever shared a drink together.
Well, now you can say you did.
You know, I'm like, I don't think that I actually did. I don't think I've actually ever had a drink with her, ever. We've shared tacos. I will say that. We have shared tacos.
Ooh, I love a good taco.
You know, and like if you're not a good friend if you don't share tacos with your friend, right? Like that's not a good
True.
friendship. If you're not willing to share tacos or nachos with them, it's not a good friendship.
Yes.
Thank you, Hannah.
Is that a euphemism? Oh.
Oh, and I have to say that this does in fact taste like a bunch of tropical starburst or whatever, just with a kick.
Starbucks. I was like,
yeah, that does. It actually tastes like tropical gummy bears and Starburst, like that have just been diluted into vodka. It's dangerous. I was like, this could end very badly for me.
I think we're ready for the next one. Are we ready for the next one?
Always.
Always.
Mom, if you want to read it.
I would love a general reading. Beanbag, hagwag.
Beanbag, hagwag, paddywhack. You got it, Bess.
Give a dog a bone. This old man went rolling home.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this old woman might actually be rolling home. Who knows?
In a wheelbarrow, just help.
Seriously, if you see a video of me later and I'm literally on the ground rolling, you will know exactly why I.
Oh my god, I kind of want to see it.
Oh,
me getting home after Drunken Divinations.
Guys, tipper.
Oh my god, you guys.
What?
Don't play with me now.
Oh my god.
Drink. Yes, we can. We can totally drink together.
I got the tower.
Oh no!
That's his card. It's
That is
always
my
him.
card.
Chaos
That is
everywhere.
Girl.
You want to know what my card is?
Hagwag.
I get the magician a lot. I get the magician a lot, and the high priestess a lot.
Those are good cards to get, though.
Like literally,
Yeah.
if you're going to be a psychic intuitive medium, you would better be getting at least some magic or intuition cards in like your main spreads, because if you're not, then you ain't there yet.
But listen,
Oh my
so
God,
you and I just followed each other on TikTok, right?
Oh.
So when you get a chance, go back on TikTok, and I put one of our very first Drunken Divination videos on TikTok.
Okay.
And it was, and Mark and I were still really learning the cards, and we still are. But he got the tower and tried to like put a positive like.
Do you
He
want to
was
see
like
it?
telling the
Because I have it.
person, but it's fine. Don't think too much into this. It's fine. And he's like, I said, oh girl. And he's like, watch, I'm gonna.
But watch me like read the meaning for it. It's gonna be.
Oh no! What
Oh
happened?
my god.
Yeah,
It's awful, girl. Girl, whatever that car is that you're thinking about getting, I wouldn't get it. Is it really? I wouldn't get it just yet. The tower card depicts the large stone monument of a unicorn tower. Explosions coming from the unicorn's horn create tumbling and rubble and shaking foundation. Okay, well.
Okay, well.
And then at the end, you're like, oh,
Or
yeah, look
basically
at
just
this
means
thing.
the life is gonna fall the fuck apart and get ready. Like,
Listen.
just basically sit down and try not to get hit with falling bricks. That's literally what the tower card is. You
Exactly.
should just sit down and watch everything burn. There's nothing you can do to stop this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
But
sorry.
I'm gonna take this as this was in your past. You watched this tower fall. You watched this monument crumble, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna build something new from the rubble. There we go. You watched this thing fall. You cried. You felt anger, hatred, resentment. You felt all the negative. Focus on me. There we go. Thank you. You felt all that negative. That negative. I'm just gonna say that we all felt that fucking negative through this last goddamn retrograde. This tower serves for all of us. It's not just for you, Beanbag. It's for everyone. We all felt that tower crumbling. Like, I'm gonna go with Nathan too. There have been times this last retrograde where I had just sit in my room and just screamed into a pillow, cried, punched things I probably shouldn't be punching. The wall, really. I did a full.
As long as it's not small dogs. As long as it's not small dogs, Mark, we're fine. Okay.
I would never harm an animal intentionally. But like,
Unless you ate.
I get it.
Right?
I get it. It's fucking shitty. Oh, I burped. It was real bad. But you know what? The sun will come out tomorrow. Something.
Bottom dollar that tomorrow.
Exactly.
There'll be sun. Side note, I was very, very, very nearly in the London Broadway production of Annie.
Ooh.
But someone trying to kidnap me prevented that from happening.
Oh.
Fuck.
Ask my mama. I don't know if it was actually on the way to Annie. It might have been maybe feeling
Oh, I've missed you so much. No, I
Hey,
love you.
Snow. Hey, friend. Snowy Owl or Snowita.
Sorry.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sweet, because I got to break the seal something fierce.
I even told my family, I was like, listen, if I come running in the house and I gotta pee, I'm going to pee and I'm coming right back out again. This is not like a stay and play thing.
This is not a drill.
Hey, real quick, how do y'all braid?
Oh, honey, I ain't got time. I got to break the seal.
We don't have time for that. One over the other and just rotate them.
I'll teach you later.
Like, we don't have enough time to do that on a live reading show.
Right. I'll teach you later, sweetie. It's okay.
That's right. And I didn't get the audition because I would not stomp on Miss Hannigan's foot because I didn't want to hurt her. That's right.
Aw. Noah's here too. Hi, Noah.
Did I do it,
he's right.
guys? I didn't do it. Whatever.
I'll teach you later, boo. It's okay. I'll teach you
can't see
French
straight.
braid too. How's that?
Anyways.
I got the Empress in reversed. You may recognize this bitch from Tangled which is Disney's version of Rapunzel.
Mother Gothel.
Yeah,
Mother Gothel.
Mother knows best. No.
Doesn't she though?
So, in reverse, I'm getting the vibes of like lack of self-love from the Empress, lack of, empathy for yourself. And you should take a page out of Mother Gothel's book, maybe be a little more vain towards yourself. It's okay. Vanity is okay sometimes in small doses. Self-love is important.
If you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love
someone else? Can I
get an amen? Can I get a gay man?
Can I get a gay man? Can I get a gay man? I love it. Okay,
your turn. I'm gonna break the seal.
My turn. Go enjoy.
Break the seal, Nathan.
If you shake more than 3 times, you're playing with yourself. Okay, so I have the 8 of Cups for you, beanbag, hagwag. I have the 8 of Cups. There's a new direction coming for you. You were seeking a new direction. You're wanting something new. You're like, I'm bored at home. I want to do something new. And Lady Destiny comes back around for you. I feel like that this is like a cycle for you. Even like maybe a desire that comes up for you, like you want to step out and do something with yourself, but you're not quite sure either what it is that you want to do or how you need to execute it. In order for you to gain that clarity, my dear, you need to start meditating a little bit more, or meditate on the actual thing that you're wanting. Meditation is great for calming the central nervous system, lowering anxiety, but if you want answers, you have to set the intention to seek clarity on that specific thing, okay?
Good night,
Be
Michelle.
careful with money during this time. I want to say, like, hold on. It's almost like holding on to what you hold dear, or holding on to your possessions, or what you deem as yours. Whether that is your gift, whether that is your spirituality, your religion, whatever it is. But the Queen of Cups is telling you that perception, that sight is going to come for you. And then the King of Fire says that your passion is going to get reignited. So if you're feeling a little dull at the moment, a little bit gray around the gills, have no fear, because some color is going to come back into your life very quickly. And then in turn, the world is going to change, and then judgment comes out, liberating you from I don't even say like the word prison, but like that motion of like where you feel trapped in here. I feel like that's going to open up a lot more for you. And that sense of passion and excitement for life again is going to start coming back for you. So let me know how that goes.
Priestess in red. I think you are.
Priestess in red. Ooh, look at me giving you all the good camera angles. Look at me being perspective. It's like it's 3D. I can reach out and touch you. I don't want to, but if I could, if I can, I would. I
If I wanted to, I could.
I don't want to.
Ready for the next one.
You can get an amen or gay man or whatever sort of man you want, honey. I love Kristen's energy.
Yeah.
They just have to be able to handle the redhead. That's all. That's like the only requirement, isn't it, Mark? They just have to be able to handle you.
Mark is half redhead.
Yeah. Well, some lady said that the gentleman with the red hair and the ponytail helped me really good the other day, and I was like, "Was that me?"
I don't know anybody else in your store that has red hair and a ponytail that's also male. Pretty sure that's not Jimmy they're talking about.
No, so. Jimmy's bald. No, he shaves his head.
I know he does.
There's nothing wrong with bald men.
And I love the fact that I am here all because I came into your store one day to start shipping stuff. And then it literally like Jimmy the whole like, snowball effect. And Jimmy's like, what are you selling? And what do you have in those boxes? Because it smells amazing. And I was like, I have rocks. And then literally both of you were like, you are our new best friend.
Yeah.
Rocks.
Yes.
I sell them in my store. My mystery boxes. I love selling my mystery boxes. They are so much fun to sell. I love them. I make each one individually for every single person that buys them. They don't know what they're getting until they get it. The boxes smell amazing. Like, it's a whole thing.
Really
I love
do.
them. I love my mystery boxes.
There you go, guys. Links in the description.
Well, if you want, and it's not like they're not small crystals. Like, we're talking like 1.5, almost 2-inch
We
chunks.
talking chunk.
You've
chunk.
seen my boxes.
I have.
Mark, you've seen them. They're not small
Oh my
pieces
god,
that I
I've
put in
seen
there.
Natalie's box
You've seen my box.
a few times actually.
No, but honestly, I love that because, like,
they're full of magic. I love it.
even Mark was like, "Can we have Natalie?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "How do you know her?" And he's like, "Oh, she ships things to us sometimes."
Yeah. I am feeling very sexy tonight.
So I want her on the show.
I don't know what's going on or whatever, but I am just feeling myself. Like,
Are you?
I am. This me growing my hair out has just put a whole new energy in me, and
Where is Leo in your chart? How many times do you have Leo in your chart?
I don't fucking know.
You'll have to send me all of your details so I can find out how many Leo placements you have.
My sister's a Leo, obviously.
I was gonna say, I almost guarantee that you've got it somewhere in like your main 5.
Probably. It wouldn't surprise me.
I'm very, like, as much as I hate to take my shirt off, like, I am very, very self-confident. I'm sexy and I know it.
Right, that's Leo energy right there.
Oh, bye, Keely. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you.
I'll talk to you later, babe.
She's leaving us. Bye. Oh, she's working. That's right.
Yeah,
Bye.
patients kind of need her to pay attention to things. You know what I mean?
It's recorded. You can always come back.
Right. When they ask what's in the box.
What's in the box?
My Mercury is in Leo. It's super odd to me. Really?
Where'd you guys go?
I have a lot of Earth in my like, even in my main 3, I'm Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. So I've got 2 hardcore Earth energies, and they're in my Libra rising. I mean, can you see my Libra rising? I mean, seriously, that super bubbly personality that's just like coming out. Oh my god, it's upset. It's obscene.
I'll be right back.
Like, there were so many times I'm like, my Libra rising is like full on like display today.
Where did you go?
And then I go and reach for the snacks. I'm like, Taurus mode, Taurus mode, Taurus mode.
Oh, it's a general for Kristen? Oh, okay. Mark, the next one is a general for Kristen Vincent.
My man got me a cheeseburger and french fries and a hot fudge sundae.
Woo! Look at you.
Oh no! Why am I dropping everything?
Mark, are we gonna have to put duct tape to your hands so you can hold on to things? Seriously, swear to God, boy.
What the hell?
I got on my phone.
He's not that drunk, is he? How many shots has he been taking? I have
a low tolerance.
I'm like, you have not been drinking that much, son.
I haven't.
You can't even use that as an excuse right now.
Listen,
Right? Like, you can't say like I'm drunk because you're not. You're just like literally just.
I'm sober. No, I'm intoxicated a little.
You buzzing? You buzzing?
The tower card he pulled is coming to life right now as we speak.
It literally is.
Everything is on fire. Priestess, send screenshots.
How dare you?
Send pictures of everything on fire.
I gave your hot fudge sundae ojo. What's ojo?
Oh no.
What
We
is
don't
that?
give hot fudge sundaes to evil eye here. No. Kindness and love to ice cream only, please.
I don't mean to be providing like sexy content for everybody, but I got ice cream.
Everything they're licking all the white cream from his fingers. Yeah, okay, Mark. Okay.
just to Somebody tip me. I'm getting thirsty.
Oh my God.
Did you pull a card for Kristen yet?
Yeah.
Looks like I have ice cream all over me, and you're asking me to do.
You got the Page of Pentacles regular. I think this is like the first time a regular card has showed up. Maybe, I don't remember. I'm intoxicated. As I seductively lick my hand. You currently are, it looks to me like you are at peace with, this is a general, yes. You are currently at peace with just everything. It's like, I don't know if you partake, but to me, whenever I do that, I just feel so grounded and like centered, and I just feel so at peace with everything. Nothing will break my mood. That's currently you.
Is it my turn?
It's not the shots, it's the hot fudge sundae.
Literally.
What?
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Cool.
Yeah, it's your turn, bestie.
I got 2 of Swords.
Reverse.
Like, yeah, reverse. Thank you. Which is like, you know,
You're
like
welcome. I didn't do it.
confrontation or an argument, and honey, maybe you're losing. So maybe you should just let bygones be bygones and move on.
Yep.
And that's like that's
Also, and also with the 2 of Swords, there's a decision that you have to make, or you're avoiding making this decision. Like you're avoiding it, making this decision. But to top on top of that whole thing,
what?
The card of intensity comes up. So whatever event that's happening around you or will be happening around you in the very, very near future, it's gonna get intense. Okay, like now that retrograde is going, like it has ended and life is starting to speed up and move forward, things tend to move forward pretty quickly once retrograde comes out of its like backward motion, and things get really intense, and then there's going to be exhaustion that hits you with the card of tiredness. Whatever you are facing right now that is leaving you absolutely just mentally and physically exhausted, the card of protection comes out and says that your guides are constantly around you, offering that sense of protection and strength that you need to get you through that. Next comes the card of breathe. Breathe it out. Don't let the intensity overwhelm you. Return back to meditation if you need to, so that you can move forward, okay? Get clarity. Don't allow the intensity of the environment to overwhelm you and like cloud and like clutter your mind. Allow yourself to meditate to clear out some of that clutter so that you can gain clarity and so that you can move forward in the direction that is best for you. All right? Even at the toughest moments with the card of grace, the divine presence is within and all around you, helping you unconditionally. Rest in your faith, in your belief system, whatever it is that you rest in, and just pour all of your like laundry pile of dirty shit into, and trust that they're going to help you through that process. Okay.
Mark, you okay?
I'm wonderful.
The way he just, I am wonderful.
Autumn asked what you were eating. Is that what you were doing? Showing her?
Yeah, I was Vanna Whiting, like French
Vanna
fries.
Whiting. Oh my God.
Ooh.
One sec, you guys. I gotta plug in. I gotta plug something in here.
Plug it in.
I need to plug something in.
Is it a Glade plug-in? Like plug it in, plug it in.
Are you ready for the next one?
I might need to go break my own seal here in a sec.
Okay. Go ahead and highlight the next one. Okay. Hannah
I
Evans.
will be right back. I'm just gonna go do that right now. 1 second.
You good, hon. You good.
As quick as possible. 1 moment.
You're good. You're good. You got time. I'm gonna shuffle and pull while she's doing that.
I'm gonna eat some French fries.
She's acting crazy, isn't she? What are you doing? Why are you being crazy? She's not on crack.
I'm on crack.
No, you're not. You're on McDonald's. Well, I swear McDonald's puts crack in their food.
Probably. Priestess in Red, might I suggest something? Go eat a Big Mac. They're so good.
You know what my favorite thing from McDonald's
A Big
is?
Mac with no pickles, and then you dip it in ketchup. Oh,
Nope.
I
Get
don't
out.
like pickles. I can eat like a dill pickle by itself, but if it's on something, no thank you.
Get out.
I don't.
You're not allowed to be here.
I'm hooked on phonics. Good for you, Anthony. I always thought you could read.
Not like you.
What?
Because his mom told him once that she's like, I thought you were illiterate.
What? Why did you bring that up?
I'll never forget that story. For real life outside
The thing
life.
is, I love pickles. I love pickles, but they have
Don't
to be
sit there
pickles
and
by
make
themselves.
excuses. Don't sit there and make excuses. You cannot. It's too late. You already said what you said.
Hey Nathan. Hey Nathan.
Hey, yeah, I was reading.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're okay now. I'm done now.
Would you want to play Apex after?
Sure, if you want.
I do.
Cool. Did you pull for our general for Hannah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull for Hannah here in a second. Hang on.
I don't think Mark's pulled yet. He's still eating.
Mark's still eating. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let me plug my laptop back in because I'm like looking at the power on it. I'm like, I don't like that. Let me fix my power supply.
And now I want chicken nugget.
Oh my God, y'all love me. You like me right now.
You really like me.
I think Mark said he was going to start twitching soon.
I was gonna say like Twitch is in like the streaming service or like twitching is in having a spaz attack.
Both.
Yes. I need to shop it.
All right, so we're pulling for Hannah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I haven't read yet, so you're fine. Mark, did you pull?
I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Girl, what are you doing? Like,
You're gonna
what are
laugh.
you doing?
You're gonna laugh when you see what flew out for me.
What are you doing? Normally, you look like you're prepared for battle, but upside down, you're like, oh, I forgot to do that. Oh no, I'm sorry, Bear. Please don't hate me.
I know. Literally.
Normally you got your shit together, but what has happened lately? Besides the retrograde, like what are you doing, Hannah? What are you doing?
She's gonna hate me.
I put the hat back on, Kristen. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Twitch is like Tia Tamara. Cilantro.
My turn? I am assuming it's my turn since you're drinking. That was more than one shot.
I know.
You really need a shot glass, man. You really do. I have 4 of swords. So I'm going to counter Marks and say, listen, you've done your fighting. Now it's time to relax. Put your feet up for a minute. Like, chill pill. Breathe. Like, you're in between fights. You're like getting ready to go into that next match, but it's time to take that sip of water and get that hydration before you go on to the next one.
Was that a read towards me?
No. That was a read for Hannah. But if you feel like that message was for you, then you should probably take it. I say that to people all the time. Listen, if I'm not reading for you, but you feel like I'm talking to you, then maybe you should listen.
Man, I'm upset. I ate all my French fries.
Okay, so Hannah, because you know me and my style of readings, I can never just do like one card. Hannah, you got for me, you got the Ten of Swords upright, which is the card of realization. You realize that you've been stabbed in the back too many times and you've been hurt too many times. The Two of Cups comes out and says that there is a decision that you need to make, and you need to use your perception and your own intuition with this. The Six of Wands comes out reversed, which is the opposite of victory. Okay, it's like a card of defeat. Seven of Wands says that you need to defend yourself, defend your belief system, but in the process of defending yourself, you also need to be kind to this other person, and I know exactly who I'm talking about. I'm not even going to call them out because I know exactly who we're talking about, and I know exactly the situation that we're talking about, okay? You can still take care of yourself while being kind to the other person, but the card of liberation comes out. You need to be free of this, because I just see that little vortex of water, that little like thing that's just going to suck you right back down again. And the Nine
like
of
the drain whenever you take a bath and you unplug it.
It's like this little like water vortex that's just going to suck you down into this funnel again. And even as I say, like water funnel, Hannah, you know that you're a water sign, so I don't want you to get sucked in emotionally to this, okay? Because I know how you are, and I love you to pieces because of who you are, Hannah. But I do not want you to get sucked into the emotional side of this, because I feel like that you're racking your brain over this individual, okay? The Emperor card comes out and says that you need to find your own sense of stability again. And this summer, girl, you're going to get your inner warrior back. You're going to get your inner warrior. The King of Swords says that, yeah, heartbreak is going to happen, but that's going to come with introspection. The Tempter or the Devil card comes out. Gee, I wonder who we're talking about here. This is the card of addiction, and it's not talking about addiction on your end. It's talking about addiction on somebody else's end that I feel like is not going to break. But lean on finding joy for yourself in the community that you have. Like leaning on your friends to lift you up, because in this deck here, there's like three individuals who are like literally lifting up the light as like almost like an offering. So I feel like other people are going to be around you, helping you to like lift up your light. Hope that makes sense.
You need people in your life to lift up your light. Don't give
Don't let him watch it, Hannah. If he watches it, I'll kill him. You know that.
Do not give times if bitches. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to
hang on. Let me put my English dictionary back to my brain. Hang on.
I'm trying to get my RuPaulism back.
Sashay away, my babe. Sashay away.
It's one about like, if bitches ain't paying your bills, pay them bitches no mind.
Facts.
They paying your bills, then they don't matter.
Anyways,
Hannah, you know, I mean, I know that you listen to me, but if you need more than one person to tell you.
Natalie, you said you're a Taurus.
I am.
I don't want to dox you, but what you said, Libra rising?
I am.
What's your moon? Can I ask?
Capricorn.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm a Capricorn.
I have a lot of Capricorn friends, and funnily enough, I have a lot of Gemini friends, and the Gemini friends I have are like my favorite people. Like, I love my Gemini friends.
Nathan's a crab, which explains his mood.
Crabby cancers. My father was a Cancer. Shh, I won't hold it against you.
Thanks.
I will.
Listen, I normally tease people when I hear that they're Taurus, because my dad's a Taurus, two of my sisters are Taurus, half of my nieces and nephews are Taurus.
You're surrounded by Earth.
They're literally Earth. Literally, my
I'm
partners are.
surrounded by water. I'm surrounded by all Pisces. My husband, my daughter, my brother, my ex-husband, they're all Pisces.
Snow the Witch, my Cancerian mother. Yes.
Oh, I love Snow. She is so pretty. Like,
Really is. It makes me sick.
She just exudes this just beautiful energy. Like, I love her. Anyways, for this next general, Life Outside the Lines, you got the Ace of Swords in reverse.
I see
It's
that
a
again.
butthole.
That's what I thought.
Girl,
I had
you out here spreading your butt cheeks for everybody, and that's fine. But like, are people spreading their butt cheeks for you? Is what I want to know.
I just got like this whole visual of a bunch of like guys bent over and just spreading them as he's like walking by, like checking them all out.
Exactly. That's what I want to. Life Outside the Lines. I want to challenge
It's a
you.
booty hole.
It's a booty. You can't get no affection in your booty hole. It's the booty hole. But seriously, like, you, Ace of Swords, girl. Okay, I don't want this to sound weird, but at the same time, I'm going to say it because that's what's on my mind. You need to line up those booty holes and pick your favorite. My favorite drag queen, Willem Belli, says you should not collar match your nipples whenever you're wearing lipstick. You should collar match your butthole because, one, that is the most purest collar you can do. You need to exude that color your butthole. I'm done. Nathan, go ahead.
I don't know how I would follow that. That's why I'm like,
I don't know what to say after that.
You need to pick the prettiest and most gorgeous butthole possible. Generally speaking, just go with it, darling. Like, if it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, don't. I'm done.
All right.
So, I got a face card, King of Cups, and usually when I see face cards, I attribute that to specific people's energies. Yeah. So, like an emotional leader, someone who's kind of like straightforward. It's kind of confusing for me looking at this deck, which is one reason why I don't use it a lot, because it's like Disney villain, you know? So it's like, how do I attribute Captain Hook with the King of Cups? You know what I mean? Off-putting for me, and this is where I'm like, you know,
he's in control of his treasure. He's the one who's in control. He's the one who's like setting down the law and order, or at least trying to.
But at the same time, it's like, do emotions really lead him? You know what I mean? Like, the more he tries to get control, the more out of control he gets. That's a good point. The more in control he tries to get, the more out of control he becomes.
Yes, because he spent his entire career trying to stop Peter Pan, and did he? Nope.
He spends his entire career stalking children, but we're not.
Here's my perspective on that. I think that he was trying to stop Peter Pan from kidnapping children and taking them to Neverland. Because I think, in my opinion, that Captain Hook himself was captured unwillingly and taken to Neverland, and he has spent his entire life therefore trying to stop him from kidnapping other children to take them to the place of Neverland. Mark,
are you saying that Peter Pan is a bastard?
You know what? If you were, as a child, were taken away and like flown up to the sky and your parents never saw you again, would they not be freaking out? Would you not at some point kind of want to go home?
I flew off with.
And the fact that there is a full-grown adult there. Like, how did Captain Hook and Smee and the Pirates get there? That is my question, because they are full-grown adults. How did they get there?
I don't know, man. Like Disney.
That's a rabbit
Disney's
hole that Mark
fucking
does not
weird.
need to
Disney's
go
fucking
down.
weird.
That is a whole other perspective that we don't need to go down because that's just going to take us too far.
Right.
Anyway, this tarot card, according to the book, advises you to stay true to yourself.
He was
That.
fighting Once Upon a Time. Oh, Hook and Once Upon a Time. I
Yes.
would let an alligator eat me for that man.
For that man. Like I'm willing to lose a I'm willing to lose a hand.
I will be the Ace of Swords for that man.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's thinking it. I just said it.
Right, exactly. Like, listen, let's just say what we're all saying. Too much guy liner. It's Captain Hook. He has to have guy liner.
I'm saying it is the guy liner. It is the guy.
That's what makes it, right?
Oh, I remember
And
somebody in high
the
school
5
put on
o'clock
guy liner. I was like, Daddy.
That's
Anyway.
the hook. Right.
All right. Am I reading? What am I doing? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. Wishes, realize what you were looking for and what you were searching for and what you have manifested or been working on manifesting will absolutely come to you. And then the Eight of Cups comes with the form of a new direction. So whatever you're wishing for, this new direction, this new partnership, this new relationship, whatever it is that you're looking for, those wishes will be realized. Be sure to communicate with the person that you are with, what you like, what you don't like, who you are and who you're not. Do not leave anything out. I feel like communication is going to be key here. I even feel like there's going to be more than one choice for you out there or more than one suitor kind of thing as well. There's going to be multiple options for you. Stop being so impatient. Okay, stop being so impatient. Good things come to those who wait. The broken heart that you have in the past is in the process of healing, and that feeling of being an outcast or feeling alone is going to come to an end, okay? But you were kind of holding yourself back from that sense of liberation and fulfillment, okay? You were holding yourself back. If you want that 10 of Cups, that happy home, happy life, you got to flip yourself out of your head and kind of get out of your head and kind of maybe change the way that you're viewing things. If you've been hurt in the past, that was the past. It's not the same person. It's not the same situation. Different person, different day, different situation entirely, okay? Don't be so codependent either. Don't be so dependent on another person to make you feel whole, okay? That sense of renewal is only going to come from yourself. Get yourself regrounded, get yourself reconnected with the earth, whether that is doing regrounding, meditations, or just going for a walk to literally clear your head, or it might even be going on a walk with other people and talking with them while you're doing it.
Good night, Snow. Love you, boo.
Good night.
Give baby
Love
Nina
you.
me.
Mwah. Next question, bitches.
Four. I can't even remember.
That was for Life Outside the Line.
Life outside.
I think I need to take another drink.
You do it.
I need to take another drink.
Do it.
You do you, boo.
Right? Exactly.
I got a refill. I don't know.
Cheers!
Cilantro. Who's next?
Who is
it
next?
me? Am I the villain? Yeah, most of the time I am. Villain to my own goddamn mind, which I need to get past. Like the scenarios I've been coming up with in my mind. Not cool, boo. Not cool.
It's not okay. Natalie must get involved after this. I've done 2-hour shows before. I think that's the longest I've ever gone is like 2 hours, but that was like I'm doing continuous readings. Like there's not much downtime between them. So like this is actually a lot easier for me. Like taking a little bit of a break between people, like that's easier for me. If I actually disciplined myself to just like chillax between people, I could probably do like a 3-hour show easy peasy and not be completely
Mama Kicho. Ooh. Finances. Girl, you got
That's
the 3 of Pentacles. Look at this hunky beefcake. He is in the shop. He is working on his fitness and his goods. He is making that munty hunty.
Oh wow. Are you
Yep,
good?
I'm done. I'm done.
I got the
Ooh. Dr. Facilier.
So if I were to tie this in to with the card that Mark pulled, I would say you have to create your own way. It's better if you create your own way, like you are in control of everything. So as long as you manifest it, it will come. Because the magician is the magician. It's the literal magic worker of the deck, really. The manifestator.
manifestator.
Is that a word?
That is not a word.
Oh my god, I pretend it's a word today.
That sounds like I want to flip my hair.
Manifestator. I love it. I just love it.
Manifestator.
The manifestator.
Yes,
With a potato.
slay.
Oh my god. My turn. Okay, with like the 17 cards that I just pulled out. Okay, the King of Air comes out because you are very, very intelligent. You're very sharp-minded. You are very attentive. You're attentive to what other people need and how you can meet that need for other people while also creating abundance for yourself. The Journeyman comes out that says that change and movement is on the horizon for you, and you are searching for that dream, or you're searching to make that dream a realization. Keep communicating your dreams and desires to your spirit guides, your gods, whatever it is that you jam with, and keep asking for clarity on this new direction, and those wishes will be realized with the 9 of Cups. You will have much to celebrate, my dear. And the 4 of Pentacles comes out that says that financial abundance is coming to you, but also be careful with it, okay? As it comes in, don't spend it too quickly. At least take a moment to appreciate the fact that it's there and exists for you. Okay, because if we don't take a moment to appreciate and give thanks for it, they will be like, well, bitch, you did not appreciate it, so we're not going to give it to you again until you start getting like thankful for what you are receiving. Okay, the Justice card comes out and says, look at things objectively, don't look at things too emotionally, look at things from like a very black and white perspective. But Spirit is also telling you to follow your fucking truth, and there's the air dragon there that is telling you that a new journey is coming and that air is coming to move you in a new direction. Okay, and this is even going to bring you back into a state of like childlike excitement in a way, when like you get a brand new idea and you literally can't wait to tell the whole world. Like you just want to tell everyone because you're so freaking excited about it. Keep holding on to that excitement and energy. Okay, use your clairvoyance, use your intuition, use the dreams that you were getting. If they're leading you in a new direction, or if they're popping like little like creative ideas in your mind, hold on to that. The Summer Warrior comes out and says that enthusiasm is going to start coming up this summer for you. I'm excited. Let me know what it is. I'll buy it. I'm like, I don't even know what it is, but whatever it is,
Kristen, you don't bug us. I hope you come back. Like, listen, Natalie, this is a blast, and I know this is your guest appearance here, but I hope you come back. And
I absolutely will. All you have to do is just say, like, are you available on this date? I'd be like, sure. I'll put it in my calendar right now.
Yeah.
Do we have any more?
I will come back anytime. Seriously, I love reading for people. I love doing spiritual connections.
I literally am just vibing right now. I am at my peak happiness. Happiness.
Even Julie's like, can we bring her back? Can we just bring Natalie back? I would love to come back. If you both would love to have me back, I will be here.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
We always make full circles.
Absolutely.
And literally,
and people can book with me personally through my page as well. If like you want to get deeper with shit, like you really want to get deep with it.
I have to pee.
I do too, but I'm not ready yet.
I'm gonna draw this card real quick for Bewitched, Be Bothered, Bewildered. Even though it's not Be Bothered, I feel like she should change it to Bewitched, Be Bothered, and Bewildered. Oh my god! Oh my god! B.
What is it?
Girl, you got the 6 of Wands. Look at this chocolate stallion. Look at this man.
Oh my
Look
god!
at this man. Girl, you are right. Look at his face even. He says, girl, you know what I'm doing here. He has that face. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, he says, boo-hoo. Hello. He is riding. He is your knight in shining armor on top of this brilliant white steed. Like, you were rescued at one. I don't want to say rescued, but you were a damsel in distress. And then you found your man on his white steed and was like, my prince has come to save me. But you know what? You don't need that prince. You are your own savior. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to leave you with that message.
I'm pulling right now. Julie, thank you for... Wait, what? Natalie, did you put your YouTube in the things? Because I looked for you.
I am on the Pendulum's Path. On YouTube?
I looked for you. I couldn't find... If it's in
I need to put new videos up. I've been lazy because I haven't been lazy. I've had private clients, so it's like my whole like YouTube like mini pulls and stuff. I'm like, I have no time to do that because I have a client at 2, and I can't. After that, I'm done for the day.
Totally.
Oh, you did post it. Okay, good. I was like, I don't know. And I also have like one of those, what is it? The milkshake thing that you sent me to. You're like, you need to set up a milkshake thing. And I set up a milkshake thing, and all of my links to all of my things are all there.
Yes, they're there.
They're all there. All of the things.
Apparently,
I will have a website up. Well, my website it's being built. It's almost done. We've just got a few little things to put on it before we launch it, which will most likely be in like the next week or 2 that I'll be launching my website. So you'll have to visit my page and like get in on like the whole reveal show and things like that. And then you'll actually be able to just go to my website and book directly instead of trying to find me on multiple different freaking platforms.
I forgot my drink. I'll be right back.
Did you take it with you?
No.
Must have refilled it.
Right.
So I'm going to read from the book for this one because it doesn't match the picture to me.
What did you get?
So I got 5 of coins, which
okay.
The elephant graveyard from the
okay.
line.
Yeah, that's an interesting
it's an interesting image choice for me.
It is.
So the book says 5 of coins represents instability involving income or the home. This tarot card suggests scarcity and the need to conserve resources. Rest assured, this situation is only temporary. If you need help getting through this time, don't be afraid to ask for it. So, like, the definition in the book to me makes sense, but how it relates to the image does not. But that's just me. I don't know. Whatever.
I need to tone it down.
Like, whatever. So, like, with that card, even that it's funny because it actually kind of relates to what cards I have. So, like, if you were walking through an elephant graveyard, would you feel super happy and excited, or would you feel kind of fearful?
I mean, no. And then
you would feel kind of like anxious and nervous, and maybe like you have to like ramp up your bravery a little bit. Because look at this: the first card that comes out is the card of fear. Okay, and that's like fear of the future. It's even like fear of things going right. Because we're so like people are so used to things going horribly wrong that we almost expect things to go horribly wrong. That when things start to go right in our life, we actually start to get scared, right? Like, oh my God, when is the shoe gonna drop? When is everything gonna go up in flames, right? The card of bravery comes out and says we aren't always aware of our immense strength until we need to use it. Okay, and Spirit is telling you that you need to be brave, especially like as retrograde is coming out and this new journey and this new beginning is coming out. We need to be brave and kind of step back out of the darkness and into more light and positivity. Okay, the card of step back comes out. Okay, it says, even when we are striving to be loving, compassionate, and understanding, it is vital to maintain strong boundaries. You are being told you need to maintain your boundaries. No means no. Put up that wall and say, I am not handling this shit no more.
That does make sense to me.
Doesn't it, though?
In the movie, so even with my card in the movie, remember the whole everything the light touches will be yours. The light does not touch the elephant graveyard. Boundary.
Exactly. So we need to step out of that darkness and go into the light. Stop being comfortable with chaos. I really want to say that, like, stop getting comfortable with chaos. Chaos is not normal. We become accustomed to it and we become complacent to it. And we're just like, this is just life. It's not life. It only becomes life when we allow other people to put chaos into our lives and we do not set those boundaries and say, that is too much. I'm going to give that back to you. Okay. So don't be afraid based on your past experiences. Be brave going forward. Lastly, the card of change that says all pain is transient and contains more lessons than what can be seen at the surface. Embrace whatever faith that you have and know that the tides are already turning in your favor. But you need to take a deep breath and be brave and know that you can do this, okay? You have a whole team of people here who are fucking cheering you on. Lastly, the card of joy comes out. Joy is there for you to take, but you got to step out of that elephant graveyard in the darkness and actually go chasing the light for once, okay? Because I feel like that you've been sitting in the darkness for so long and gotten so comfortable with it that the light and happiness actually scares you a little bit. Card of breathe, meditate, get over your fears. If you're feeling like you're getting a little bit anxious, focus on your breath. Okay, get yourself recentered, get yourself reconnected with yourself. Okay, you can do it. I believe in you, like the little toaster that could. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Are we talking about the Brave Little Toaster? Because I fucking love those movies.
Yes, we are talking about the Brave Little Toaster who's chugging up the freaking the hill and I don't know if I can pull all this shit with me. Yes, you fucking can.
Rise like the phoenix. And
I just say that just something real quick.
Yeah.
This is me.
Yeah.
I'm very intense when it comes to these readings after I get a few shots in me.
I'm intense just without a drink in me.
I am.
I'm intense.
I understand that there's no hate involved, but this is who I am. And for one, I'm not going to tone it down. That's me.
Right?
Don't tone it down. We don't.
You be you, boo. You be you.
You be you.
So.
But don't allow your own, Anthony, don't allow your own fears of going forward. And don't let your own fears of the unknown future hold you back. Because sometimes when we go on a roller coaster and they take us through a really dark tunnel, isn't that right before things get really fucking exciting on the ride?
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't it when things start getting really exciting? That's when all the anticipation is building up. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We know it's about to go down, right? Get excited.
And then all of a sudden, the ride shifts into reverse and it's like, well, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But so true.
It is. Fear holds so many of us. Fear holds us back from so much excitement and so much experience because we're so scared that it's going to fail or that we're not going to enjoy it or that we're just going to end up in a shit pit again. But sometimes taking that deep breath and just holding on tight and white knuckling it for a minute when the ride's over, we're like, holy crap, that was amazing. I want to do that again.
Yes.
Right? Like, let's get back in line because that was cool as hell.
Yeah.
Right?
Funny
So,
story.
can I pause for a second? I gotta go pee again.
Yes.
I'll be
gonna tell
back.
the story while you go break your seal again.
I shall be back.
So
One
funny
moment. I need a
story.
flashlight because last time I nearly tripped and fell.
And first of all, I'm going to say, Kristen, it's like, Kristen, it's cool. It's totally cool. Like, no stress.
Yeah, no.
No, like, you're good. You're good. We're all good. Do you all ride a wave?
Totally fine.
I love it. No, yeah, we all ride a wave. Literally.
Yeah, totally.
But I didn't know if you were like feeling, because you were like, wow, fucking wow. But yeah, no wow. We always say, yeah, same. But also, funny story. So Mark and I have known each other for like forever. No, we get it, Kristen. You're good. Honey, you're good. We love people here. It's totally good. She's like, I think she's like stressing.
No, you don't need to stress. You don't need to stress, hon.
Yeah, we good. We rolling.
It's totally fine.
We're good, girl. We love people here. But funny story. I want to tell my story, and this is totally at Mark's expense. But I am a huge.
Are you going to talk about the beast?
Yes, it is about the beast and how you broke me. You broke me. So. I never rode roller coasters. I was always terrified of roller coasters most of my life. And I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and this was before we found out that, who wrote Harry Potter was a shithead.
Yeah.
Accurate. And so Wizarding World first became a thing. I made plans to go to the Wizarding World after I graduated high school. And I told Mark and a few of our other close friends that I needed to be softly introduced to roller coasters so that I would be brave enough to ride the roller coasters at the Wizarding World, because at the time there were only like 3 rides there, and 2 out of 3 of them were coasters. So Mark and our friend Sarah, they're like, oh, we got you. So there is a vortex. Yes, I love the vortex.
I miss the vortex.
Yeah, I do too. That was my favorite. But Mark and a few of our friends and I went to Kings Island in Ohio. Awesome park. The first roller coaster we rode were the Racers, which is like one of the oldest wooden coasters there. And I was like, okay, this isn't bad. I can do this. Well, then they're like, okay, we're going to take you on another one. And I'm like, okay, what are we going on? And they're like, I don't know. We're just going to pick one. I'm like, okay. And we get in line, and it's one of the longest lines. And I remember as we're standing in line for this coaster, I see a paramedic golf cart by, and I'm like, what are we getting on? And they're like, I don't know. We just got in line. It's fine. You'll be fine. We're not going to let anything bad to happen to you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then we get to this like awning area, and I see in big words, the beast. And I've obviously, growing up in Ohio, I was like, the beast, I've heard nothing but really bad things about the beast. So I'm like,
I've heard some great things about it.
I'm like, yo, you guys, we went on the Racers and now we're on the Beast. I'm pretty sure, yes, Julie, a paramedic golf cart. It's a thing.
Yep.
They do have paramedic golf carts. That is also a thing.
I've ratings between the Racers and the Beast, and I'm pretty sure we're making a really large jump here. I told you to start me off slow, not start me off small and like, you know,
Yeah.
do the biggest ride there. Well, that's what they did to me. And I was brave and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I literally felt like going down those hills that my brain was going to like burst through my skull. It was
Right.
awful. I would not recommend it. but I did it. I did it. And that's what matters. And they
Right.
apologized after. And then they wanted me to go on another coaster right after. And I was like, nah, y'all, I got to sit this out. I got a headache.
I'm a massive fan of roller coaster rides. Like I will go on so many of them. And what's funny is I have a huge fear. If it's not of height, I have a huge fear of falling.
Falling sensation. That's me. I don't like that.
And whenever I'm about to like astrally project in meditation, my whole body goes, "Oh my God, we're gonna die!" And I feel like I'm about to like go over that roller coaster. My tummy does that flip, and my whole like human side is like, "We are gonna die if you separate from your body. Like
And
you will no longer be living, and you are willingly dying if you do this." And it's like every time I get so close, and I get so mad at myself. I'm like, I was so close. I was so close. But my human fear is literally what holds me back from doing it.
Totally get it.
I once did the Tower of Terror at Disney 13 times in a row.
Shit.
Mark's like, damn.
That's a lot, girl.
To go like roller coastering with me, I am your girl. I don't care that I've had like spine surgery. I don't give a fuck. Listen, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die going out with adrenaline pumping through my goddamn face.
Glory. I understand.
Seriously. Like I've had my spine, like my whole neck taken apart and like reconstructed back together with titanium plates and stuff, and I still will be like, if they say that you've had spine or neck injuries, you shouldn't ride this, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out in a
YOLO
in glory.
Natalie literally said YOLO.
Yes, like you only live once, okay? I literally had somebody on a first date, like they asked me what I wanted to do on a first date. My response was roller coaster rides.
Yeah.
And they're like, are you serious? I was like, I'm dead serious. I was like, if you're going to go on a first date with somebody, let them see you at your most vulnerable.
Yeah.
Let them see you scared shitless and clinging onto them for comfort and dear life. Yep. You will know very quickly whether or not that person will protect you from harm or not. Yep. And that discerns a second date. Because if you were sitting there clinging on to your first date or your date going, oh my God, you need to save me from this hell, and they push you aside and say, I am not gonna help you, then you do not need to date that person again. I'm sorry to say.
So true. So true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it does. It hurts me too, but it does. You do learn a lot from a person when you ride a roller coaster ride with them. That is absolutely true.
I've never been to an escape.
Learn a lot.
I want to so bad.
That's asking
My
a lot.
niece and I got on the resolution when she was 8. They upped the age height limit now. Apparently, I am a monster. What's P&E?
Yeah, what's P&E?
Yeah, educate us.
Please, because I've been interested.
Obviously not Kennywood. If they attempt to sacrifice you, they can get the hell out. Absolutely. If they try to push you out of the ride, then you are done. You can leave them at the damn park if you need to.
I got my other niece hooked on the big rides. The big rides are my favorite, though. Like I love that feeling of Pacific National Exhibition. What's that? That sounds interesting.
Doesn't it? I'm like, I don't know what that is, but now I'm curious to know.
I think we are.
My 7-year-old is 4'3", 4'4", so I'm pretty sure she'd be good to ride the ride.
Who's our last one for?
Oh God! Now I want a foot long, like a Coney Island foot
right,
long.
Natalie?
Huh?
Did you read for B?
No, I didn't. Can we repin her? Can we repin them?
Let me see.
Is that possible? Just so it just helps me focus a little bit more.
Yeah, no.
So I'm not scrolling through all the comments
Oh,
trying to
so
find them.
It's like a state fair.
The state fairs always have my favorite ride, which I call the human centrifuge, which is like that spinning disc that pins you to the wall and then the floor drops
Yeah.
down and you're just like stuck to the wall. And during that entire thing, you're sitting there like your blood cells are literally being separated
I
from
think
plasma.
you did read for B because you brought up the roller coaster.
Yes, I did. That's where that whole situation
And B
like all
said,
stuff.
and this is what B said. That's really funny because I say that life is a roller coaster. Sometimes you have to hold on tight. And
That's literally what I said. I'm like, you're gonna have to get in the roller coaster and hold on tight. Boy, it's like I'm a psychic or something.
Saying
We've never
life is a
met.
highway? I want to ride it all night long.
Your nephew is 9 and almost your height. You're 5'7". Yeah, I'm
okay.
5'3" on a good day.
Girl,
Ooh,
you're
I
5'7".
love
That's taller
girl.
than me.
Yeah, that's wild. Like my 7-year-old is like 4'4", 4'3", 4'4". I'm 5'3" on a good day. Let me tell you this though. At 15 months old, okay? Keep in mind how old is that? That's less than 2 years old. My daughter was half my height. At 15 months old, my daughter was half my height.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah, she was half my height. I'm like 62 and a half inches.
Y'all are short.
She was half my height. I am short. It's okay. Short things come in cool packages. All right. I am not short. I am fun size.
Yes.
Also, can we take a second to say? I want to take a second to say something. Listen, Linda. Listen. You know, at Halloween time, whenever they have fun-sized candy, what's more fun about less candy?
There is nothing fun about it at all because you have to open 37 of them to feel like you actually ate something.
Thank you.
Damn.
Anyways.
Like, let's just talk about our disgust for fun-sized candy bars.
Alondra, small but fierce.
Right?
Yes.
Like when I had my spine surgery, I asked my surgeon, I was like, while you're in there, can you make me taller? And he's like, no. And I was like, but can you? Please just give me an extra inch on my neck. Please. He's like, that is not physically and like structurally sound for a person if we just make your neck taller. I was like, can we?
Oh my God.
Can I just comment on Draven Michael? Draven, pour cascarilla powder around the outside of your home. Don't do salt, do cascarilla. If you don't know what that is, literally ground up eggshells.
I was gonna say urine.
That's more for like banishing and baneful stuff if they're looking for just protection of the home.
I mean, that's how you mark your territory. You piss on the driveway.
That's what I'm
doing.
Like, if you want your home, like the actual home, I would suggest putting cascarilla powder because salt will kill everything on the outside. It'll kill all the grass and everything. The cascarilla won't, and it doesn't like dissolve, so it'll stay there for a good little bit.
That's good advice.
I made some cascarilla today, actually. Like I spent my day grinding in my little mortar and pestle. But yeah, I would highly suggest that. It'll last a hell of a lot longer. Yeah, rosemary. Plant rosemary around your house and lavender. Shit. If you don't have that in your yard, you should.
Eggshells, actually. From
if you
Easter, I made
got little vials for like $5, Mark. I'll bring you one if you want one. I've got little vials of it.
What?
I have little vials of cascarilla if you want some.
Okay. I have eggshells too. Whenever I made Easter dinner for everybody, me, Allie, Tyler, her boyfriend, and Jason, I saved all the eggshells. I baked them for a minute just to get rid of everything else, and I grounded everything up in my what's that thing
in your
called?
mortar and pestle. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that you can do for protection. Like you can plant roses, any thorny bush, like blackberries, raspberries, like anything that has thorns, roses. Like seriously, any thorny thing. I have roses in my front yard. I've got rosemary behind me. I've got lavender in my front yard. Tell me I'm not a fucking witch.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Right,
All right.
exactly. I'm like sitting, I've got like cinnamon burning next to me. I'm like, I need money.
So I keep tourmaline in my house. That's just me. Take
I have
Mhm.
little spell jars. Like I have little protection spell jars, like one's right by the corner of my front door, right behind my broom that I have as well.
Tomato plants.
Yes.
Mhm.
Anything that's related to belladonna or any nightshades. Anything in the nightshade family. Oh my god, anything in the nightshade family. Yeah, like thistles. Even if you, and I know this sounds weird, if you encourage poison ivy to grow in your yard,
I wouldn't recommend that. But
yeah, but some people do. Like they'll literally encourage it to stop people from coming on like their property. Like they will put poison ivy because it's baneful magic. It keeps people away.
it is.
And if they do come in, they gonna get hurt.
True.
You know?
Alondra, you probably don't like the smell because tomato plants are poisonous. The only thing that's not poisonous in the tomato
It's the fruit.
is the tomato.
Yeah.
That's why
You're like, I don't encourage it, but you have huge poison ivy. Then if you want to, you can go out to your plants and talk to your plants and put your intention into your plants and ask them to do specific things for you. Because otherwise they're just growing without a purpose. But if you give them a purpose,
yes,
then they have a purpose. And you can drop specific crystals down amongst it to help with that energy too.
And Draven, with you being in Florida now, snake grass
Yep.
is a really good protective house plant that actually grows really well outside here in Florida. So,
Mm-hmm.
or mother-in-law's tongue. We call them. Anyway,
Or you can make a witch's ball and hang that from a tree outside too.
so many suggestions.
There's so many ways to do it.
Anyways, I think we're on Priestess and Red's General.
Priestess in Red General.
Yeah, here's her picture if you want to see her profile picture.
Priestess in red.
Priestess in Red. Da, 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 yeah.
You had a bottle tree too. Hell yeah.
I got the Ten of Swords.
Ooh.
I got the Ten of Swords. This right here is saying that you've been a protector for far too long. You have sacrificed yourself for other people, and I feel that you need to start thinking about yourself. Like, yeah.
Kayla, that's really lucky. Snake shed right out my back door. That's really cool. It's a good gift. Are you done, Mark?
I'm done.
I have the Hermit in reversed. I think it's, I don't know. Who is this? Michael Yagubin? I don't know.
Yagubian
Yeah,
from Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons. I haven't seen that.
Oh, I love that movie.
A good one?
Got a big head and little arms.
Oh, that one.
I don't think this plan was thought out very through.
Yep.
Kristen, and
Yeah,
thus
so the gardening
garden
side
chat is born. Yes. We love the garden here.
Right.
Right. So the Hermit in reverse warns of the consequences of isolating yourself too much. Just as Goob's decades of seclusion caused him to become immature and self-destructive, too much seclusion can do you more harm than good. Give yourself a little time to learn from your mistakes and process big life events. But then, most importantly, take steps forward into the future. No stolen time machine required. I liked that part.
Mhm.
Right? Okay, let me hit you with it.
You know, girl.
Right? Okay, so the first card that comes out, I'm using a different deck here. This is the Lantern of the Soul by Matthew Stapley. He's a Canadian psychic medium. I love him. Anyway, the card of Mirror comes out and says that you need to take a good hard look in the mirror and be fully open and honest with yourself as to why you're holding yourself back, why you're holding yourself. It's almost like you're holding yourself captive or holding yourself prisoner, okay? And you've set up way too many barriers around you, okay? Like with the Hermit card, you've created like this little like enclosed space of it's gone past the point of independence into solitude. There's a very fine line between being independent and becoming like this like closed off being, and that does not want, the spirit does not want that to happen for you. So the obstacles that you placed in front of you were necessary at one time or another, but spirit is encouraging you to start slowly lowering those gates a little bit. It doesn't have to be a complete sudden drop and let everybody in kind of thing, but you can start slowly lowering those gates a little bit and just starting to let some of those emotions, some of that water back into your life. Because if you drop that gate completely, you're going to be emotionally overwhelmed, and we don't want that, okay? Because that's just way too much for you to handle. Exactly right. Like we don't want that floodgate to open up. So start lowering them down very gently. You can always raise them back up again because you are in control of this. The only thing anybody in this world has any control over is themselves. You cannot control another person's thoughts, feelings, actions, or reactions. The only thing you have control over is yourself and how you think, feel, act, and react, okay? Bring more love into yourself, whether that is starting to love yourself, learning to love different aspects about yourself that you're struggling to love, or maybe learning to love things about yourself that other people did not love, okay? It made you feel bad about yourself for being that way, okay? That is not... that's their opinion of you. That is not your opinion of you. Your opinion of you is your opinion of you, and that is the only one that matters, because opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Most of them stink sometimes, okay? If you are searching for joy, joy is there for you to take, but you have to be the one to take it, okay? The card of shame comes out and says that your individuality and all that comes with it cannot be placed into a box or category. Release any shame that other people have poured onto you, because that is them, okay? That is them pouring their shit onto you, all right? Release it. That's not for you to take, all right? Release any shame that you have that other people put onto you, and start finding joy in your own life and start loving yourself. Once we start loving and accepting ourselves, flaws and all, that's when other people start to love us more too, okay? So start getting yourself out of that little hermit hole that you put yourself into. Start lowering those gates a little bit. It is okay to feel emotional. That is part of the process. Allow that emotion to kind of process. Don't hold it in, all right? Let that go as well.
Nothing good ever came from holding emotions in. I
Right,
speak
absolutely. So
I
releasing
speak
the
from
shame
that
that you have.
personally.
It's like I feel like the shame that's coming out, or like that feeling less than, or that being knocked down a couple of pegs is from other people. It's not from you doing that to yourself. It's from other people, and you're holding on to that baggage. It's almost like whenever someone says something negative to you, they're handing you a bag of dog shit and asking you to hold on to it. How long are you going to be carrying around bags of other people's dog shit before you're like, this is not mine to carry anymore?
I don't want this. It's so bad.
Right? Like, this isn't my shit to carry. Why did someone give this to me? And why was I willingly accepting to carry it for them?
That's my thing. Like, speaking of emotional shit, like, hello, Sage of the Fire.
Oh, look at you.
I have
just
always been so scared to talk about how I felt with anyone. But, like, I always felt like I was such a burden to people, where, like, I didn't want to be like, oh, this is how I'm feeling. But, like, once you get past that shit and you find people that just listen to you and they can give you feedback and shit, it is so wonderful. Like,
it is so freeing.
it is so freeing.
It is so freeing, but we got to get reconnected with ourselves. So many of us, especially with COVID and everything like that, we lost so much of our own inner connection. And we spend, like, so many of us in the world are like out there looking for other people to connect with us because we've lost connection with ourselves. We don't know who we are anymore. And the past 2 years have completely shaken everybody up. And it just, you know, everybody's kind of not necessarily lost their way, but it's like we all got shifted onto a slightly different path. And it was like the road wasn't finished. It was just like, it's just like a loose dirt road and we're all just kind of bumping along it. But we're all on the same freaking road, just kicking up dust for each other. Oh, you're the black cat like I do. If you don't have a black cat, you're not a true witch. Side story. My black cat came to me from the woods at midnight on the autumn solstice, or on the autumnal equinox. At midnight on the autumn equinox, my black cat Luna came to me.
Okay.
And I was like, listen, you've been coming up to my house like every other night for the past like month. I guess you live here now. And I told my husband, I was like, we're getting a cat. And he was like, no, we're not. And I was like, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And later that night at 3 a.m., I'm in Walmart buying cat food and cat litter and a litter box, going, this is now my life. I have a cat. I was like, look, if you're slowly coming into your spirituality and having a massive spiritual awakening and a black cat kitten comes up to you in the middle of the night repeatedly, I'm going to take that as a damn sign.
I mean, yeah.
Obviously.
Don't tell her what you told her. It's mean. Anthony picks her up and goes, your mom was a slut, and taps her on the nose. It's because it's true. Doesn't mean you have to tell her.
Right, exactly. Like, you don't have to tell her where she came from, all right? It's where she is now that makes all the difference, okay?
Right.
Your past does not define you.
Guys,
Your past does not define you. Your future is what defines you.
are we good on time? Can we do till
We can
like
do more. Yeah, we can do some more. I'm good for it. I'm gonna take another shot because it's been a minute, and I feel like I should, because people gave me tips.
Sure.
And I was like, listen, it's been a minute, so I'm gonna shoot it up.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental man or woman. Pump me up.
Pump me up.
Walking in my
Valencia's trying to bring out the fabulous because I don't give a fuck. Way too much. Okay, I'm gonna stop now.
No, you don't have to. It's fine. You can keep
Oh,
going.
yeah. Should I work on protection magic?
Yes.
I would say always.
100% yes.
Always.
Just blanket statement, yeah.
Always. Learn how to put those shields up. Learn how to surround yourself with light. You should be doing that constantly.
Every single morning. Every morning. If you if you're in the shower, if you shower every single morning, imagine the water that's coming out is nothing but white shards of selenite literally pouring all over you. That's like the best description ever. I mean, it would feel like it hurt.
Now, see, listen, girl, Vet Nina? I don't know.
Yeah, layers of protection. Put amethyst in your home, around your house, selenite to cleanse all the shit, tourmaline or onyx to ground and protect. Like protection. Even in the morning, you can just pray and just be like, guys, dudes upstairs, whatever. I need you to just like put me in your little bubble today. That'd be great. Thank you so much. And then rock on with it.
I just got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Going back, this whole Knight in Shining Armor thing. Yes, obviously we need to work on protection magic. That should be in. I don't want to say this and sound weird, but that should be in the toolbox of every witch. Like,
should be the first thing that they learn.
Absolutely. Like, I don't want to.
The first thing that you learn is how to protect yourself.
How to protect yourself. You need to wear that
It's
condom.
like when you start having a sexual life, the first thing you should learn is how to protect yourself from getting STDs and getting pregnant and all that shit, right? So whenever you're entering into any kind of energy work, you should learn how to protect yourself.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you need to put those shields up. Just yes. First, yeah.
All
First
of
thing is
the
protection.
things.
Second thing is energy. Like yes, protection. If you have not learned that, you just need to. Like it's the what is that called? A keystone? Is that what like in the middle of a arch? The keystone.
Yeah, like
So-
the keystone. That's the thing that supports everything. Without that,
Yes.
there is nothing. Yep, grounding, centering.
Grounding, centering, and protection. Exactly, Kristen. Yep.
Absolutely. Carrie even
This knight in
Carrie
shining
copper
armor.
with you, too.
This knight in shining armor is not going to get there. He's not going to protect you by himself. You need to do that. Yes. Nathan, go ahead.
I'm gonna back you up. I got King of Coins or King of Pentacles, depending on what deck you're looking at. And this is a person. You know, this is more of a materialistic thing. So I'm just gonna back up what we were discussing before, which were all of the different crystals and stones that you could use for protection. My number one go-to is tourmaline. My second is amethyst. So that's just my advice. I don't think protection is ever something that you should worry about understudying, because I think that protection is always something that you should look into. Even if
There are many ways to do it.
yeah, even if you think that you're doing okay, to me, the more protection you have, the better. Because to me, if somebody knows your protections, they know how to get around your protection. So there's protections that I use in my house that I don't talk to, or I only tell certain people about this. So yeah, I think all the protection, all of it. Yes.
Exactly. Just like condoms. Yes.
Exactly. All right, so I'm going to use like a couple different, like 2 different decks here, because I was like, I'm just going to pull from 2 different ones. So the full moon in Sagittarius comes out, says, look at the bigger picture. If you look at this, there is a bow and arrow. Okay, I feel like that this is going to be like the form of protection that you need. If I feel like you need to work with like metal, because I said copper a second ago, but even if it's like nails, razor blades, rusted out, my God, what is that? Like spiky cable shit, like razor wire, things like that.
Okay.
Like if you work with metal as in a form of protection, I feel like that is going to help you tremendously. Like you need sharp, pointy, pokey shit that
There's
is going to
definitely an earth like element.
Yes. I was like, I keep wanting to say copper, and even though copper is air element, copper is a very grounding metal as well. So even if you get like copper nails and things like that, like barbed wire, things like that, even I want to like vinegar as well. Like barbed wire and vinegar is going to help you tremendously, or at least give you that sense of protection that you're looking for. New Moon in Scorpio says that you need to work through your fears. Okay, whenever we feed on fear, that's when we allow those things to make us fearful come in. Okay, it's when we are strong and setting up those boundaries and saying, I'm not scared of the negativity, I'm not scared of like those darker energies. That's when they take that step back, because we are projecting our confidence and our strength. Okay, so if you are feeling fearful, or you're feeling like you need to amp up your protection, do so also by pumping up your own sense of protection and your own strength of confidence. Okay, a new start is coming for you, and I even feel like that has to do with your magical work as well, doing research and learning new ways to do protection and things like that. But then with the other deck, the elemental Pegasus comes out and says that you need to communicate your needs. You need to start speaking it out, whether that is verbalizing your intentions into your craft, whatever that is. Like literally speak it out loud. If you internalize it, I feel like that's kind of muting your energy. You need to really be vocal about it and be passionate about it too. Okay, get angry. Don't just say, oh, I'm asking for protection and hope that it's done. Really get angry about it and be like, I need protection. I am being attacked. I am feeling negativity coming my way, and I need a wall of warriors out there to push this shit back. Okay? Yeah. So if you verbalize that and you put that passion and that intensity into it, guess what, honey buns? that intensity is going to be put into the workings that you do, okay? And there's going to be an abundance of protection that comes around you. There's going to be more than one guide. I even feel like there's 3 around you. And the elemental unicorn comes out and says that magic and that enchantment is also around you and will also help to offer you moments of inspiration when it comes to this protective work, okay? Work on perfecting the craft of protection, because the master craftsman comes out with the 8 of Pentacles and is saying that you need to work on perfecting it. It's not like a one and done thing, my dear. It's not like you open a book and follow the instructions perfectly. Sometimes we got to tweak the recipe a little bit and add some more garlic, add some more salt, add some more red wine, add some more parsley, add some more basil, whatever it is that you feel drawn to do, okay? But sometimes we got to tweak the craft a little bit to suit our individual needs, right? But this new direction that Spirit is going to be taking you on, and the 3 of Pentacles is coming out again, saying that you were going to be an apprentice in this craft, okay? So don't worry about whether or not you're going to get it right the first time, okay? Practice makes progress, and I hate saying practice makes perfect, because that is not the case. Practice makes progress. You grow as you practice, okay? And the more that you practice, the more progress you get, the more perfect you will become at this, okay? The 4 of Cups comes out and says, it's talking about misplaced beliefs. So if you are doing the protection working, and then if at any moment in your mind you do not believe that this is going to work, guess what? It's not going to work. Okay, so be careful where your misplaced beliefs are, and work on finding your sense of balance again, spirituality and practicality in your physical life. And I almost want to say, like, take your emotion out of it. Be angry, but don't let your personal shit get in the way. Okay? All right? Just be like, I need protection. I don't need protection from a specific thing because I'm feeling a certain way. I just need fucking protection. Exactly. All right, do the protection work, and then you can do the shadow emotional shit afterwards.
You do you, boo.
Right? Exactly.
Someone, I think it was Kayla, asked if anybody has a servitor, and I commented, I said, I do use servitors, or the same concept. I call it something different when I do it. But then I said to my last comment, hashtag feeding things is work. Oh, Cass, you're in Salem. I'm jelly.
Oh, I want to go to Salem so bad. I want to go to Salem so bad. So bad. I even have this like massive theory that because I have like this scar across my neck because I had my whole like neck was broken and things like that. I'm like, I guarantee you I was hung as a witch in a past life because my neck was like literally like broken and disconnected in this life. And I was like, I have got to have been like hung at some point in my life. And also that fear of falling also I feel like has something to do with that. And I also have like a really big issue with falling off of bridges. So that might also have something to do with that as well.
Falling off of bridges? Ooh, West Virginia is like the worst state for you.
Let me tell you, isn't it ever? Because there's okay, where I live, okay, Mark, you know where Earth Magic is, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, from where I live, like right back behind my house is the rail trail. It is just short of a 2-mile walk from my house to get to the bank behind of Earth Magic by that park. Right? There is a massive bridge over there that goes over the freaking water, and every time I walk over it, I have a panic attack. Oh God!
I'm hung in a past life. Ooh, Cass.
Not in this life, though, huh?
Maybe. Ooh, Cass.
It's also interesting because we are coming along the anniversary of the hangings, as far as the 10th was the first one. So
yeah,
the first sentencing of this month. So
yeah.
We have any more questions?
Do we have any more? We have one more.
We have one more? Do we have one more?
We have one more. Let's do this last one and let's do it.
Cass, if you were here, I'd make out with your face because I'm drunk.
But just the face, not the rest of you.
Yeah, like not just like I would be kissing the forehead like
I love you so much.
Ooh, parallel general.
Parallel, but with ones for the first two L's, which is really clever. I love it.
I lost something once.
Oh, Draven.
Draven is for general too.
Oh yeah. I love you too, Julie B. Mwah. Who was first, Parallel or Draven?
Draven will be last. I think we were answering Draven's questions about protection, and we didn't really do a reading.
Yeah, we didn't really do a reading. We were just like talking about like what you need to do as far as protection.
Yeah. So we'll do parallels, and then Draven's will be last.
All right. Well, general for Parallel. Girl, you got, sorry, I call everybody girl. It's Pride Month. You got the Page of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. No. You got, so this card reminds me of a song, which if you don't know, I'm very, very intuitive about how I feel with songs. It's how I express my emotions. This card represents to me the song by Marina and the Diamonds called Fruit. 2 O's, not a U and an I. It's F-R-O-O-T. This card right now is saying to me, come and fill your cup up, looking for some good luck. Good luck to you. It's a very positive card. You are obviously looking for some good luck, but at the same time, think about where you are in life. I'm rambling. I am so sorry. I should have just stopped it with his lyrics from Marina.
Like I should have just stopped at the song.
I was playing
Yeah,
with
I
my
totally
favorite
Yeah. Go ahead.
Do it.
You can't do it, Nathan. You don't have long hair. You don't have long, glorious, flowing hair like me.
Listen. Like, look at this.
Oh, right.
Natalie said, "Shut the fuck up. Sit down."
I'm like,
And second of all, I've had long hair twice before you even decided to go that route. So, bitch.
listen, Mark usually sees me in like the frumpiest version of myself humanly possible. Like I go out in sweats with my hair up in a messy bun and be like, I don't give a shit about anything today. Just send my packages out and be done with it. You know what I mean? And here I am, and like all of my like hair's done, and like I look nice, my makeup's on, and I'm like, listen, Mark literally never gets to see me like this.
Yeah.
He's seeing me on my soccer mom days where I'm like, I did not bathe today.
I loved it though. I loved it. So, Mark, what was your overall what was your message for Parallel?
You need for that, fill your cup up with good things. Good night, Kristen. Mwah.
Good night, Kristen. Make sure to like and follow my page to catch up, to keep in touch with like all of the cool shit that I do too.
Yes, please. And
when I'm not on here.
But at the same time, fill your cup up with positive energies and you will get positive energies in return.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
So, I have death.
Oh, yay! I love the death card. It's one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. I love it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. And I'm sorry, but like twinning.
Is
that Hades? Is that Hades? Oh my god, he's my favorite.
It is Hades.
He is my favorite out of all of them. He is my favorite. I love Hades. He's my favorite. He is my, and the blue hair, the blue flaming hair. I mean, you're totally rocking it right now, Nathan.
So death is not necessarily just a bad thing. It's it's an ending and a beginning. And I think that says enough for the situation. You've gotten your cup filled, as Mark said, and now you're coming to the end of a stage, and maybe it's time to start a new one. You know?
And then Following off of that comes the Eight of Cups, which is the card of new direction. All right. And this new direction that you're having, the King of Fire comes out and says that passion is coming. Things are going to get heated up. You're going to get excited about things and get excited about things that have to do with your home, your family, those that you call your family, not necessarily physical family, but those that you call family. That is going to come closer together. Let your worries go aside, okay? You are such an independent and resourceful person, and you need to trust your own ability to survive. I feel like that needs to be said. Like, there's like bamboo growing in here as well. Bamboo is so freaking resilient. It will grow from literally nothing. All right, you can put it in like the weakest ever, and it will just grow. Okay. The Six of Cups says that you need to get in touch more so with your childlike self, or allow yourself to have childlike fun. Don't be so closed off and prudish that you can't go out and do silly things, okay? If you allow yourself to go out and do silly things, the karmic activator comes up and says that your world is going to change, but you need to let down your defenses a little bit and start pouring more of your energy into the Star card, which is the card of hope, okay? Stop being so possessive over, it's almost like being possessive over yourself and not letting other people enjoy your energy. If you allow people to enjoy your energy and you stop being so stingy with it, your world is going to open up and freaking change, and it's going to be magnificent, okay? There is definitely a curiosity that's going to be coming up this summertime where you're going to be like, I want to go out and experience things more. And here comes the Metamorphosis card, which is kind of like the Death card, which means a new beginning, a new change, a new regeneration is happening for you, especially over the past 2 years where everyone's kind of been buried under the dirt a little bit. We're all becoming zombies and like re-rising from the dead again. Okay. Take that inspired chaos that you have or that you want to encourage for your own life. I mean, look at these people. They're riding on freaking ostriches, beating each other with sticks. What is more chaotic than riding on an ostrich and somebody with a stick?
That does.
So you want excitement and you want chaos in your life, and chaos is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes chaos can be fucking fun, right? But if you want that chaos, yourself from the prison that you have held yourself in. Once you do, the Ten of Wands comes out and says that you will be accomplished in everything that you set out to do. But babe, you got to let yourself out of that cage a little bit.
Yes, queen.
Okay, let yourself out.
I enjoy living in a
give yourself permission. It's almost like I feel like you need to give yourself permission to go out and have fun, because other people have been a fucking fun vacuum in your life and sucking the joy and enjoy it. Right, fun like get yourself away from the freaking fun suckers and start causing some chaos and kicking up the dust for your own life. It doesn't matter if other people don't enjoy that chaos. If you do, fucking make it. Okay? They don't have to be there for it. Okay? They don't have to be there for it. They don't have to enjoy it. They don't have to come along. Fuck it. They're not even invited. Go create your own chaos for yourself and have a great time going through it. You'll come home covered in freaking paint dust and confetti and glitter and smelling like booze. But you know what? You will have had the best fucking time ever, and you will make so many amazing memories in the process. But do not allow the fun suckers to vacuum that sense of joy and excitement out.
And that's all, period.
Snap it.
Fifth. Last question.
I don't do one card readings. I need like 17 cards for me to get my sentence out.
That's totally cool. That's totally cool. We have one more, and that's Draven's General. So I want to go ahead and do
Is Draven still here?
I think so. Yeah. Because I said that we would do his last. So
okay.
And then Mark, we have to give
He's a cool cat. He's not like a regular dad. He's a cool dad. He's not really a dad. He's just pretty good.
Daddy? What? Daddy? What?
He's not a real dad.
Daddy?
He's a cool dad.
Sorry.
Wait,
Daddy? Sorry.
What?
Mark, you know I try to hang out. You're pretty cool. I like you. You have a very cool energy. Draven?
So excited.
Draven, I need you to listen to me. Listen. You got the Wheel of Fortune doll. Is there many wieners on this? There are wieners on this.
There's always wieners on your card, honey.
Not on the tower. There's not a wiener on the tower.
Really?
I looked.
The tower literally is a giant dick, though. Sorry.
Okay, well, listen, Draven, listen. You got the Wheel of Fortune. For this is a general.
Yes.
General? Draven, you need to grab the handle of this Wheel of Fortune and you need to spin it for everything it's worth. It is a cornucopia. I just used a big word. A cornucopia of good outcomes. Like, you better be listening, doll, listen. You got the power of an eagle on here, a tiger, a bull. I'm assuming this is Anubis right here. Right here, Anubis, not an old bus, but a new bus. Mega the Stallion. And also a snake that's radiating light. What more could you want? Like, it's this manifestation of power and equality that you are going to get. Whoa.
If I may.
Hi, Dave.
I pulled the 9 of coins, which is a very interesting image to me.
I am working overtime this
Money
week.
is flowing.
Microsoft.
Or
It's going
abundance
to
is
open up the
flowing.
roads for more money since I've moved the energy all over. You're welcome. Keep spinning that wheel.
But wait.
Fortune.
But wait, there's more.
Drunk. Oh no.
Oh, honey, ground yourself. Ground yourself. Lay on the floor. Don't make yourself sick now. So I have 9 of coins, which the image is really interesting to me. Just like you said, Natalie, abundance is flowing. It's like a river. I want to read what the book says, and I want to say what came to mind in my brain. So it says, you're finally reaping the rewards of all your hard work. Now that you have everything you need, set yourself up for sustained success by managing your wealth carefully. And managing your wealth carefully aligns with what I was thinking is, this is a raging river of wealth, but so easily can a river be redirected.
Yeah.
Right?
And you can get chaos and spit everything out along the sides, and then you're not going to get it.
Right. So, yes, everything's going really good right now, and that's awesome. Like, yes, everything's going really good. You're on a really good path right now. Just be careful with your finances. Be careful with, your mundane things, because you don't want to live like you're on vacation now that you are in paradise.
Sage, why that face?
Right. Like, why are we doing that?
Sassy. So sassy.
All right, so to follow up on what these two just said, we got the 3 of Pentacles, which is learning a new craft, okay, and even working with others to learn a new craft. This is like you building your craft. Like you just said, you're taking a class through Microsoft that's going to open up the roads for more money, right? 5 of Pentacles comes out and says, yeah, be careful with the money that you have, because sometimes those rivers tend to slow down a little bit. They'll get a little bit narrower. They'll start going through a smaller crevice, and then they open up more, okay? So even though money is coming in, don't be so quick to spend it. The sun comes out and says that good things are coming to you, especially after that tower card or those tower moments that we've just had, especially during retrograde, just happened, okay? You're coming out on the other side of like chaos and maybe like a lot of self-doubt, or maybe feeling like the world was crashing down around you, all right? And we're coming out on the other side of that, and happiness is there for you. Spend some time in meditation. I don't want to say meditation, but spend some more time focusing on mindful moments, because not everybody has time to meditate throughout the day. But if you take moments to kind of reground yourself, even if you're feeling stressed out or overwhelmed, Take a few deep breaths, release any of that stress that you have. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Enthusiasm in this new line of work is absolutely going to kick off even more during into this summer. And the Eight of Cups says, yeah, a new direction is coming for you, and you might even probably even into the fall might start thinking about taking your career in a new direction or applying for new jobs. The King of Air comes out and says that you are very intelligent, very attentive to everything that is going on around you. You're very hyper aware of what's going on you, and you absorb information very, very quickly. It's almost like you were in this sense like an informational sponge. I would not be surprised if you have Gemini somewhere in like your main chart. So you like to absorb all this like information. You're very detail oriented. Joy and abundance is coming for you. I even feel closer to the fall. You're going to feel more of a sense of completion and harmony in your world. And the harvest that you bring in during the fall is going to be a direct result of the work that you put in during the next few months. Remember to hold on to your inner strength. If you feel like that you're feeling worn down and things like that, start manifesting some more energy. Tap into that inner magician for yourself. Okay. If you're feeling things like energy is starting to slow down a little for you, light a freaking white candle and ask for some energy, even light a red candle and ask for an increase in energy. Okay. Spend less time worrying about what you don't have and focus more on what you do have. The more that you focus on what you do have, the more that it will come to you. If we focus on the negatives, more negatives will come to us. If we focus on the abundance, more abundance will come to us, okay? The teacher guidance, I feel like that you were even going to be helping other people, even during the program that you were doing. And you're going to be a source of intelligence, of education to others as well. The Ten of Swords says, don't allow yourself to get beat down by all of the things that you're taking on. It's like, I feel like you're taking multiple bags from multiple people, and that's going to weigh you down. Don't feel guilty if you have to give a bag back to somebody and say, I really can't take this right now. Okay. Because if you take on too much, it's going to inhibit your progression in your craft or what you are learning. Okay. But lastly, the Six of Swords comes out and says, like, this new journey that you're going on is absolutely going to take you into greener lands, like the grass is greener on the other side kind of thing. But again, like the focus on communication, like that card has come out a lot. Focus on communicating your needs to spirit. Like, put your intentions out into the universe. If we keep them to ourselves, they're not going to know about it, right? So,
my favorite saying,
what you desire to the universe, and they will absolutely give it to you. But it's like one of those things. Like, if you're wanting something for your birthday, something specific, and you don't tell anybody, what are the chances someone's going to get you that for your birthday? Probably not going to happen, and you're going to be really disappointed because you didn't put it out into the universe and be like, I want this. Can I have it, please?
My favorite saying now is, and I quote, freedom of speech protects you from the government, not me, bitch, buckle up.
Facts. Absolutely.
Is that all? Is that all the questions?
That's it.
We've been on here for almost 3 hours, boys. Did you see that?
This. Oh my God, I look like Seer from Apex.
You do. So, Natalie, can you go ahead and do another shameless self-promotion really quick?
Another shameless self-promotion? Absolutely. So you can find the Pendulum's Path on Facebook. That's where I predominantly do most, like 90% of my work is done through Facebook. You can book with me through there until my website gets launched, which will be in like the next 2 weeks, but I can't tell anybody about that. Shh, don't say. Once my website is up and running, then you'll be able to just go to my website and book with me. But I have like 15-minute, half-hour, 1 hour sessions. They range from like freaking $30 up to $75. I even do email readings, so you don't even have to be present for the session. I will email you a copy of a video that I do for you, and then you can watch it as many fucking times as you want. I even do on-demand text readings as well. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, all under the same name of the Pendulum's Path.
And YouTube, apparently.
And YouTube as well. I know I need to get more videos up there, but I am on YouTube as well. Yes, we don't talk about Bruno. We are the Brunos in this group, let me tell you. But you can find me on pretty much, I'm even on Twitter. Like, you can find me on any freaking platform. If you just type in the Pendulum's Path, you will find me there. I do private sessions. I even do group readings via Zoom. So like, if you want to get your friends in on it and like split an hour between them, you guys can totally like go in and split prices and things like that. Yeah, I've had people do that. They're like, can I just get like a group of us together and we spend 2 hours and I just read and roast all of y'all. And I mean, tarot readings kind of are a low-key roast of people, especially when they're struggling with shit and we call them out on their shit. It's basically just a roast with spirit, right? So, yeah, you can find me everywhere. I am everywhere. I will also be at the 2022 Pagan Pride event, doing main readings there. I'll also be at the Case Paranormal event in October as well. I have a vendor table there.
Yeah.
Yes, that's in West Virginia. I'm in West Virginia. But anybody in any time zone can pretty much catch me online. I take people from all over the world. So it's like time differences really don't mean shit to me. You know, spirit be present at 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon. They do not care. They are always around. They don't sleep.
And all of the
I've had a couple people that I have a few clients in Ohio that are like, you need to come out here and do like a meet and greet event. And I was like, what? So 2 of you can show up?
Now 3. Julie's 3rd. Julie's like, me 3rd. Here I am. And all of her links are in the description. So
yeah, like and follow my pages. If you did receive a reading and you want to leave a review, please do so. Because reviews drive our businesses, right? That's how people find us, is when other people are like, holy crap, everything they said was true. Because they're not going to come to a psychic if they say they're a fake and nothing that they said was right. Right. So reviews drive our businesses. So I tell people all the time, I'm like, please leave a review, please, for the love of God. Even if it just says thank you for everything, it made sense. I don't give a shit. Just say something. Even if it made no sense, say something.
Yes.
Say something.
It is. Quality is what matters. Even if you get like the most amazing information in 5 seconds or a whole hour, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's the quality of the information that comes out and the validity of the information that comes out. It doesn't matter what comes out as long as it's valid and the person on the other end of the table is like, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yes. So I just put in the chat, getting ready to share giveaway deets.
Do it.
If Mark and I can, for the last 10 minutes, our 1 year for Drunken Divinations is coming up on the 25th, I believe. I believe it's the 25th of this month. Our next show, however, yes. So the 25th would be our 1 year. We started on the 25th of June in 2021. We're on opposite weekends now because of schedule changes. So our next show will be on June 18th. A year already, Julie. Really, it's like,
rest in peace, our livers.
Legit,
my poor liver is literally SpongeBob whenever he's dried out, saying, "Water!
I need water, Sandy, water!"
Literally.
Yes.
So my daughters, we have 3 aquariums in our house, and our daughters is full on SpongeBob, like nothing but SpongeBob. It's just all SpongeBob in there.
I love it.
And she loves the water episodes. She thinks it's hilarious, and she walks around the house going, "Water! I need water!"
I love it. I love it. So, in celebration of 1 year, we're gonna do 3 very special things. We kind of hinted to this last time. Or during our last show, but I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you all the deets. So the first thing that's really special that I want to go ahead
Can
and
I
say,
announce mine?
Yeah, you can announce yours,
Okay.
but let me say this first.
Good.
Anthony, the man who is behind the curtain and usually keeps track of all of our questions for us, he's gonna be on screen. for the first time for Drunken Divinations for the next episode, which is the 18th. So check us out. And Mark, so basically we're going to do a giveaway, right? We're going to do a giveaway, but there's 2 giveaways that we're doing. Right, Mark? Am I
absolutely. Absolutely.
There's 2.
So 2 different people can win 2 totally different things. Yeah.
Exciting. So Mark, why don't you go ahead and share what you're contributing to the giveaway?
What I'm contributing, hang on. Let me get in the right state of mind.
Flip that hair.
What I'm contributing is it's a full set of the hold that thought.
Resin tarot card.
Hold that thought. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I was supposed to say that. Oh my
I didn't even know you were doing that. I didn't even know. I just said it. And you're like, shut up, Natalie.
Oh my God.
Shut up, psychic.
It's a
Anthony's in the background and he goes, it's like she's psychic or something.
Seriously. You know how many times my friends say that? They're like, it's like you're psychic or something. I'm like, I know, it's weird, isn't it?
It's a set.
It's like, bitch, listen. I'm doing it for everybody else.
It's going to be a set of my 22 resin tarot cards that I'm going to make for the winner. Now, the set that I'm going to be doing is a very special set to me. It's going to be completely customized to our Drunken Divinations theme. So after we announce the winners, after we announce the winner of that, I'm going to be doing a full live stream of me making said tarot cards for this person. So you're going to get what you're going to get, and you're not going to throw a fit because this ain't Build-A-Bitch workshop.
Build-A-Bitch.
So, Nathan, what's the other giveaway?
So the other giveaway, as you may have noticed, often I wear, this is my favorite t-shirt. This is one of my favorite t-shirts. We have our own Drunken Divinations t-shirts, and this is just one of the designs. We also have another design in black or white. And we also have cups available. And the other winner will receive a t-shirt or a cup of their chosen design.
Ooh.
Now, as with any giveaways, this is where you learn the rules, right? So
there are rules and regulations.
There are rules and regulations.
Number 1, you can't be a bitch. I'm just kidding.
Well, I guess I'm out then. Bye.
My drag, right?
Immediately disqualified.
Bitches are totally allowed as long as you're honest about it.
Exactly.
No, so this is how you enter the contest, right? So first of all, you have to follow BlueNightt. You have to follow my YouTube. That is absolutely required.
What about me?
It would be preferred as well if you also follow Goatfish Emporium on YouTube.
True.
So we
and
have
Facebook and Instagram,
but specifically the YouTube because that's what's easiest to track through YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a second part. There's a second part to it. After this video posts online on YouTube, so after the live is over and the live chat is done and over with, you need to comment and say, I enter.
And your favorite tarot card.
Okay, sure. And your favorite tarot card. I love it. But you have to comment on this video after it posts on YouTube, after the live is over. You have to post a comment on this specific video to enter.
Yeah, bitch.
Because that's how we're going to find out if you're subscribed to both of us and obviously if you commented. So there you go. That's how you enter the giveaway. And then the next show.
That's how that happens.
That's how it happens. And then the next show, Spirit Seekers Paranormal, you're already on the video. So basically after we hit end broadcast, it'll cycle through and you just have to comment in the comment section again after it posts. Are subs still private? Mine maybe. Julie, we can tell if you're subbed to our channel.
Yeah.
Even if your subs are private, we can look on our sub list and see if
it'll show. I've got a few secret followers. And they're just like, we don't want people to know that we do. And I'm like, that's fine. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I have people who come through on my page through shadow accounts. And it's like, I'll look at their account. They have no pictures, no posts, no nothing. I'm like, obviously, they don't want their family knowing that they're talking to a psychic.
Yep. So, Julie, you're good. We can still, and obviously you're subbed because you're in both mine and Mark's live shows all the time.
And I do live shows too. So if anybody's in the audience and wants to like come on over, I'm not saying like abandon these guys, but like if you want to join in on my shit show too, please do.
Oh, rain on Natalie's shit show. Do it. Rain on the shit shows.
Because I love my shit shows. I'm doing a show coming up on next Thursday at 8 p.m. with Asen.
Good to know. Good to know. Asen,
yeah, so I'll be online next Thursday doing coffee and tea with Asen Knight.
Nice.
Doing psychic
had him on the show.
See, you should get Asen in on it too.
We will. I'll listen. I will anyway. I'll listen in. One more thing I want to slide in: Sabbath Social. If you guys don't know what that is, make sure you look up Sabbath Social on YouTube. And on the 13th, we will be sharing some more information on Sabbath Social, and that's all I have to say as far as that goes. I am not allowed to say anything else.
Like the rest is hush hush. You'll find out when you get there.
You'll find out when you fucking get there.
Yeah. Bitch.
It is the epitome of fuck around and find out.
Yes.
Fuck around is human. To find out is divine.
Divine.
Yes.
We should get that on a bumper sticker.
Really should. It deserves to be.
It does. Every now and then I say shit and I'm like, that deserves to be on a t-shirt or a mug or something. Like other people should be carrying that with them.
Right? So as a conclusion to tonight, I think I'm going to have to use this sassy bitch a little bit more. But yeah. Any other last words? Because we're on.
I think I had a great time. It was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Part of this. Thank you so much.
I am so glad. Thank you for having me. I mean, it's just. I mean, poor Jamie's like, Mark, you really need to get Natalie on your show.
You did. Like it literally was. It was like, you need to do this. You need
like it's not just a suggestion. Like you should just get Natalie on your show and just be done with it.
You can't find Goatfish's channel. Wow, what a coincidence! It's in the link in the description.
Yes, in the description, Spirit Seekers. There are links, but you have to actually. I think it's actually goat.
It's one word, goatfish.
Like one word. There's no space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spaces between fish and emporium. But his links are in the description as well. So just go to the description box.
Yes.
Very welcome, Spirit Seekers Paranormal. That sounds like it's a ghost hunting team, and I would love to be involved in that.
Oh my god, can you imagine? I did an overnight stay at Tala. And let me tell you, I even stayed overnight at Trans Allegheny before I had my psychic awakening and was even doing like pendulum work and doing flashlight sessions and stuff inside the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. So I am down for paranormal investigations.
Same.
Love it.
I need to do some. I think Anthony and I are going to find some time to do some.
I'm going to go do one right now.
Do it.
I'll
I'm
live
going out
stream.
right now to go investigate some ghosts.
I'll live stream it on Twitch.
Do it, bitch. Do it.
There's a few cemeteries not far from us.
Yeah.
We can just drive out.
Is that
We'll help
everything?
you, Billy. We'll help you.
Right.
All
Is
right.
that
Well, I think that's all we have today.
I
So
think
thank
so.
you again, Natalie, for being a
Thank
part
you
of
for
this.
having me,
Thank
guys.
you.
It was an absolute blast. It was an absolute pleasure to connect with every single person in this audience tonight. It was great. I loved it.
We'll have to have you again. It was a
I hope
blast.
so.
And
I
thank
would
you,
love it.
everybody in the chat for attending. Obviously, subscribe, share, because that's what spreads the word and makes this a bigger ordeal. And we love
Yes.
that. That
Yeah,
does nothing but help. We want to spread the love.
right. Spread the love and give the guidance that everybody is so desperately in search for.
Exactly.
Legit. But anyway,
Absolutely.
as far as that goes, we will see you again on the 18th. So
Absolutely.
see you then.
Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Adios. Adios.